Hey everybody, it's PartyElite. Welcome you back to our Crusader Kings 3 Basking in Glory live streamed Let's Play. Today's session is going to kick off with a bit of a bang as we find ourselves on the defensive, on the back foot even, against the King of France and Lotharingia, who are in an alliance trying to take Toulouse back for the Kingdom of France. He believes that the land that rightfully belongs to us and our family rightfully belongs to him instead, and we, by the grace of God, will be proving him wrong. If the grace of God is present, that is. It's going to be an interesting session, folks. A couple of things are happening all at once. Perhaps one of the most important things is that war with the battle that is looking kind of precarious, though reinforcements are arriving, hopefully in time. We'll take a look as we, dive into the map, of course. But apart from that, we also, last session, figured out why we were losing piety. It had completely slipped my mind that in the hostility phase, you lose piety every time you bring to your court somebody from the other faiths. And that includes faiths outside of just the ones involved in the struggle. Now, actually, thinking about that more, I realize that that's a little silly, and maybe should be a little different, actually, but we'll maybe get into that a bit later. Briefly speaking, I just feel like I understand, obviously, in the hostility phase, losing piety when you bring people of an opposing faith in the struggle region to your court, because, you're supposed to be enemies, and now you're fraternizing with the enemy. But it also happened when we brought in, Orthodox husbands for some of our courtiers, right? And those folks are definitely not involved in the struggle, and so it felt a little strange to lose piety there as well. But all in all, I'd forgotten about that penalty when we were in the hostility phase, and so that's why our piety got hit a couple of times. But it's okay; it's not the end of the world, because we know we're able to use our money to make books that will help boost our piety, and in just a few years' time, we should be able to go on another pilgrimage, which will allow us to finally, bring back the old faith. Again, still got to figure out exactly how we'll reform it. If that happens today, or whenever it does happen, we'll probably throw up a poll if I can't make my mind up myself. I think there's a bit of consensus as to which direction we should go, but more on that when the time actually comes. Which hopefully it will come. I think we'll still be able to win this war. It's just a matter of how badly hurt we'll be, and I'll explain why in, again, just a moment. Before we do that, I just want to give a warm welcome to everybody hanging out in chat right off the bat. We got Jazzy B, Patrick Shadley, we got Esteban Vellamontaño, we have Timeless Chronicles 2, Ren, Aninda Day, Dust in the Light, Madame Mimikyu, YOTB342, let me know if there's a better way to say that, Alina Vinu, we have with us as well Jishnu S, Emma Marshall, first time catching this live, yeah. Glad you could make it today. Hope you enjoy the live experience as much as the VOD experience. Constantly keeping an eye out for all of our potential troubles. I need to actually check if we lost our antiquarian on the topic of getting our getting another book made. We have as well Abhinav, Wickles. We have Conrado C, Emily Lawrence, Donna. How goes? We have Mr. Renson, Seth Musgrave, and Liz Purr able to watch live today. Fantastic. Glad to see all of y'all hanging out. Hope your weekends were fantastic, and I hope your Mondays are beautiful. We have a bit of a long weekend here in Canada today. Today is a civic holiday. We'll see if I'll be able to take advantage of that in one way or another after the stream, but chances are it'll be wedding planning. On the topic of such joyous occasions, let's dive in and take a look at a rather non-joyous occasion on the map, shall we? But yes, folks, I hope y'all are doing fantastic. I do hope you had some wonderful weekends behind you. We are in August now. Kind of wild to think about. Lace, did I say that right? Feel free to correct my pronunciations if I get them wrong, by the way, folks. I do try my best to get them right, but sometimes it's like, I'm not sure, so feel free to correct me. But Lace, I think. Looking forward to watching this live for once. Yeah, I'm glad you can make it live. It's always cool to see folks who've been watching the VODs able to finally come through live, because timings finally match up or whatever it might be, so that's fantastic. That's fantastic. And Nap2008, hello, good morning to you as well. The Skovak, how it goes. And Gerald Cabrera asks, what are we focusing on today? Well, the first first focus is forced upon us. Of course, this war with Aquitaine is looking a little grim right now. We're in the middle of this war as Rebecca Tyler joins in as a subscriber. Thank you very much for subscribing to the channel, Rebecca. Hope you've been enjoying the show, whatever it is you've been watching. Maybe you're actually here right now, and if you are, then just a quick note, folks, if you've been enjoying the series, don't hesitate to hit that like button, of course. It always lets me know that people are interested. If you're watching the VOD, feel free to leave a comment, of course. And if you're new or you've been around but you haven't done it yet, don't hesitate to check out the Discord. It is a beautiful place with some beautiful people to hang out with, whether you're playing Paradox games, you're playing, you know, Planet Zoo, you're playing Total War games, you're playing other strategy games, or just other games in general, or you just want to hang out with some cool people. It's a great place to do that. So don't hesitate to join. The link is, of course, in the description down below. Words failing me right now. We're playing we were playing as Gascogne. We have since become Vasconia, but not Old Vasconia. That's the goal for now, to get the Old Faith back, form Old Vasconia, and then take all the holy sites, one of which is up over here, one of which is down over here, and at that point we might as well take the entire Iberian Peninsula, right? And thank you very much, Wickles, dropping the social links in chat right there. Don't hesitate to follow me on Twitter either, to keep up to date with things like scheduling, you know, rabbit pictures, and all kinds of good stuff. And Ren coming in as well. All right, let's do this, shall we? So I'm a little worried about this this situation, and let me explain why. See, the thing is, we are currently not looking too hot as far as our monthly income is concerned, and that's because we have all of our soldiers raised, right? Our men-at-arms and everything, they're all raised, and so we're not making a lot of money. We're obviously outnumbered in this battle, and if we take a look at the actual situation, the wrong commander took charge. We had a better commander coming through, but the wrong commander, I guess, arrived first, and so we're in a bit of a situation where advantage is heavily favoring the enemy, as you can see. I do also think, I feel like, yeah, they have more knights, they have, I think, more men-at-arms. Like, we're in trouble in this battle. I think we're likely to lose, even though we are defending in a forest, which should, I mean, it helps us, but not by nearly enough. The hope is that this ally army, or this pair of allied armies, will arrive before the battle is done. Even if they arrive literally at the death, I'll be fine with that, because we should be able to turn the battle around. It will cause enough damage that their 4,300 soldiers should help us turn this around. Now, some of you might be thinking, well, why don't we bring in some mercenaries to help? Thing is, mercenaries, ones that aren't already raised, at a minimum cost 206 gold for just about 800 more troops. Now, they might turn this battle around, sure, but 206 gold means we're in debt, and debt is a huge hit to advantage, right? It'll hurt us throughout the entirety of the rest of the war, which has literally just begun. Like, this is the first battle of this war, so we cannot afford to be in debt from the beginning of this war, and that debt will just escalate and escalate and escalate, right? Because we're making -7 a month. So very, very, very precarious times. But I do think, I think these guys will make it in time. What might happen is we might be defeated, and then these guys will arrive right after that defeat and turn things around, because that can happen. The numbers are large enough that the battle will last some time, and we can see, if I recall correctly, we should be able to see... yeah, it says 45 days left for them to arrive at Nonton, I think is maybe how you say that, is my guess. Which should be fine, right? It should be fine. We'll be okay. I think we'll be okay. Oh, damn, this Gobek, you actually live close to this area? That's kind of funny. That's always really cool, seeing, like, old, like, neighborhoods or cities that you are familiar with be represented in a video game, right? Pronunciation is 2 syllables, lasse. Did I get? Hopefully I got that right. Well, thank you very much for the correction, and I appreciate it. Morgan Fisher, how's it going? Another heat wave started today. Oh, no, that's not good. Keep yourself cool. Wet towel on the nape of the neck with a fan blowing on it tends to work wonders. Keep yourself hydrated. Heat, not good. Very not good. Grumpy Joe, your tutorials are helping a lot, but the game is screwing me over. That sounds about right. 16 out of 16 of my last kids were all girls. Oh my god, I've never seen such luck. Well, I'm glad to hear the tutorials are helping, but yeah, there's not much I can do about that bad luck. Damn. Oh man. Glad to see you in chat, Grumpy Joe. Hope you enjoy the show today. Quick look at our current situation. I don't think any of this actually needs addressing. Yeah, no, we're good. I can usurp the kingdom of Aquitaine, which is kind of tempting, but it costs a lot of money. I guess I'm glad I didn't do that. Right, all right, let's do it. Now, I did say I was sorry. I said I was fighting the King of France. That's my bad. I'm fighting the King of Aquitaine, allied with Lotharingia. My bad. They're all the same to us right now. All right, let's get this show on this road on the road. Right, let's get this party started, folks. Let's hope for the best. I'm gonna keep my eye on this battle in particular. Nothing else to deal with. Oh, really quickly before I forget, because I know I will. My apologies. Really quickly. Let's make sure that we do, in fact, have our antiquary. Yes, he is around. Somebody else might have died last session, but our antiquarian is still around. And the book that we're working on is almost done as well, actually. And we'll follow it up with another one if we're able to afford it after this war is done. With that said, let's see how this goes. Gonna play it in slow speed. Just so we can properly observe all the happenings, because this might be one of the biggest battles we've been involved in throughout this entire campaign. One of the most, pivotal battles we've been in throughout this entire campaign so far. So, yeah, here we go. Just speed one for now, just to see how it goes. We'll pick it up. Our knight-maimed Mayor Godfroy, sorry. Oh, my God, look at the rate at which our numbers are dropping. Like, that makes me a little nervous. All right, speed 2. Speed 1's a little too slow. Our knight Ismailid, maimed Duke Guillaume. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh my God, those numbers, man. More wounding of the enemy knights. Excellent. No, one of ours got wounded. Our knight was slain by Count Ansfried. Our knights aren't the best. Oh, dude, I don't think we're going to make it. Look at that. We're being absolutely crushed. Okay. What can I do? All right, we're going to be retreating. Will they make it while we're retreating? Like I said, we'll be defeated, but maybe those guys will arrive in time. I don't think so. This is not the time, game. This is not the time. Oh, my goodness. We've lost so many numbers. And, of course, the game comes through thinking it's a comedian. Yeah, true, Esteban. That's one way of getting rid of the crappy knights, I suppose. Pakelis Video, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show, buddy. If you are, again, you know what to do. Let me know down below. Hit that like button. Yeah, honestly, the inspiration music as this, like, cold, hard defeat comes through, goddamn. The timing, for real. My lord, my beneficiary, Baltild, smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. My book, my masterpiece is finished. Behold, an ornate tome that shows a modest understanding of stewardship as it touches upon subjects such as lawmaking. The cover is leather, displaying a repeating image of floral motifs enunciated by the placement of jet inserts, and it's held closed by ornamental clasps. That sounds rather fancy. King Javier's Law and Ordinance. That sounds quite fancy, actually. A boost to our prestige and our vassal limit as well. Not too shabby. Monthly stewardship lifestyle experience increase as well, and that's actually what our focus is. So this is a pretty nice book. Unfortunately, not quite in the mindset to celebrate it right now, even though, yeah, I suppose the pen very much is mightier than the sword in our kingdom. We'll put that aside. Thank you, Baltild. I'm glad you're pleased. And she's actually quite the character. It's not a bad character. But yes, I'm glad you're pleased. I'm impressed. Less impressed by our army. Back to this battle over here. Come on, please. Like, are they going to make it? I don't think they're going to make it. Oh, damn it. I thought they did. I thought they just made it. They might make it before these guys... Now they're retreating. Yeah, because they're 6,300 strong. All right, our army is going to retreat all the way down to Irun. No commander. Allied combatants slayed. We lost a count. Who all did we lose? Allied combatants captured. One of our mayors was taken prisoner. And our counselor, Domingo, died. Oh, no. He was actually pretty good. Didn't we, like, quote-unquote, import him, so to speak? I thought we may have. That was a rough battle. That was a rough battle, and we have these two guys holding on to the sieges. I'm hoping the enemy chases down this 4,000 instead, and we can come back around from Irun and back them up and keep these sieges going as well. Oh, and look at that. Now that we're trying to recover all those lost soldiers, the cost is that much higher. Man. There were some comments in the comments of the previous session saying, like, no, you'll be fine, it's a big battle. And I was like, you're probably right, and that's why I said it right before we hit play as well. It's a big battle, it'll last some time, we're okay. But the advantage difference was just so big. Oh my goodness, that was not ideal. Alright, let's take a look at what's going on here. So first things first, we need our marshal figured out. Yeah, we brought Domingo in to be our marshal, which means you are now single again. Let's go ahead and find you someone else to be our marshal, because we don't have... Oh, actually, Mayor Akab is not bad. 23. Not terrible, right? God. The game giveth and the game taketh away. It is true. It is very true. Nothing wrong with getting crushed as long as it's between a beautiful pair of... Oh, dear Lord, Papa Nurgle. Glad you can make it today. How's it going, buddy? Having a good Monday, I hope. Yeah, the war is not over. We will regroup. We will turn this around. One defeat does not end the war, of course. We'll be okay. They have a lot of soldiers, yes, and I don't think that's even all of their soldiers. I think they have a few more in reserve, and that's why I was really hoping to win that battle, to cut them down before it got too scary. But it's okay. Once we circle back around, we should be okay, as long as our allies are able to escape their grip well enough. This is still the war of Aquitanian aggression, indeed, Saketh. And again, glad you can make it today, bud. Hope you're enjoying the show. But yes, we are fighting that very war that our previous session ended with. A little concerned. Let's go ahead and make Mayor Akab our marshal, maybe, actually. Let's see if there's anyone better out there. There is not. Okay. So, why don't we go ahead and try and find for you a genius? Are you... No, actually, she's too old to have children. Oh, she has a few years. No genius is available, because remember, she's a genius. So if they have a couple genius kids, it would be nice to... It'd be nice to figure that out. Maybe we look at intelligent instead. Milorad, Sunfred, Rodrigo. Maybe I should get by prowess instead. Dude's 50. No lusty individuals here, eh? I get this guy to come through. Maybe we'll be lucky enough to have a couple of really solid kids come through that'll help sustain the future of our... Oh, no, he's Orthodox. So Sunnyfred instead. I got to keep an eye on my piety. I got to keep an extra eye on faith, because it's been hurting us, unbeknownst to me, lately. And in comes Adrian Balassa with a super chat. Thank you very, very much, saying thanks for being awesome, PartyElite. Well, I mean, thank you for the kind words, and thank you for the support. You're the one being awesome there, as far as I'm concerned. As I say always, the super chats, the super stickers, all that kind of stuff really helps support the channel. It keeps all these streams viable and possible. So thank you so very, very much for the super chat. And of course, the kind words as well. Like I said, you're the one being awesome there. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and get, Sunny Fred in here. He's actually, no, Rodrigo. He's Basque. A bit on the old side. As we learned last session, as you get older, your chance of having kids reduces. It says medium. We'll take that chance. Catholic and Basque, right? Yeah. Sure, we'll do that. And then if he croaks, then her next spouse is going to be a good marshal, I suppose. Matrilineal, send that proposal, make it happen. And Mayor Akab of Ejeya is going to be our... Why can we imprison him? He's scheming against me. Oh, maybe I should have checked that first. Ishmaelid. Why is he a known prisoner? Revolted against me. Well, he's definitely not going to get it. You know what? I will trust Mayor Akab. Maybe once he gets a position, he'll be a little less grumpy. Wait, hold on. So I can throw him in jail because he was scheming against me, but he has a negative 20 opinion of me because I accused him of scheming? Hang on a second. Something doesn't add up there. But let's go ahead and put him into this position. We need someone capable to help. Let's go ahead and switch to organized army, because we want our reinforcements to happen faster given the current circumstances. That's that taken care of. I wish I'd checked his loyalties beforehand, but it is what it is. A little late to renege on that decision now, I suppose. And to answer your question, yes, we are still in the hostility phase, which means that the faith penalty for interfaith marriages are still very much a thing. By the way, our factions, there is this Liberty faction that's trying to lower Crown authority. They're not too strong, so I'm not too concerned, but they are one of the other things I'm worried about. If we take too many losses, the factions will start to take action. Let's go ahead and put our court artifact in place. I believe the books can go over here. Let's get the King Javier's Law and Ordinance over here. Increase my prestige gain, increase my vassal limit. That's kind of irrelevant, but the stewardship increase is nice. Can I not zoom in a little bit closer? I thought I could. Either way, a tiny but elegant inscription. Oh, no, god damn it. What is this inscription? God is my strength. I mean, it's okay. It's a different god. It's our god. Ignore the capital G, right? We're still in the hostility phase. Yes, it is. How long are we figuring he's going to make it? Any bets yet? I think we'll be okay. Sorry, Dustin Light, who doesn't like being called out? Oh, the schemer? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Exactly, Wickles too, yeah. He's pouting that he got caught, for real. Remy Coat, first time catching the stream. Been a VODs watcher since the start of this campaign. Glad to be here. Well, I'm glad you could make it. Hope you enjoy the live vibe as much as you've been enjoying the VODs. I mean, I hope you've been enjoying them since you've been watching them. But yeah, let's resume. And really hope that these guys just chase our allies over here and ignore the ongoing sieges because, you know, these sieges aren't really doing anything. They're not making any progress, so maybe they'll think, you know what, we'll take care of this threatening army first and then we'll loop back. I'd be fine with that line of thinking. Looks like our monthly income has recovered a bit, and my dear cousin? Oh no, who have we made get married? No, we're okay. We're okay. This wasn't anybody in our family. This was the person who was married to our previous marshal. Judith can sort out her own celebrations, so we don't have money to have a massive wedding go down right now. It looks like they're actually splitting up, which is nice. Could use that to my advantage. Every courtier gained 10 opinion of me, despite my spouse's poor stewardship skill. Good stuff. And courtiers gained court trait. Oh, right. Because we're a diplomatic court. They get this when they've been around for long enough. These guys are getting really far away, which actually... Do I want to join them, or do I want to pull everything towards us? I'm not 100% sure. I can also hope that they suffer some losses due to attrition. They are losing supplies. That would be very helpful. And we do have our allies down over here who are falling back for some reason in that direction. Alright, well, these guys, the retreat is done. Let's go ahead and merge these armies. 2,400. Why are you looping back? That is a terrifying decision. Right on the river, too. 42 plus 21 is 63. 44 plus 24 is 68. We would outnumber them. We don't... a lot of our men-at-arms are weakened. God, this is scary. This is legitimately worrying. I think we should be able to... Where do we meet them is the question. If we can arrive at a forested area first, we might be in a decent situation. Put Ishmaelid in charge here. Ishmael or Ismail? I'm not 100% sure. The 24 over the 23, I'll take it. Flexible leader, enemy defensive advantage, negative 50%. That's not bad, actually. Yeah, that makes more sense to me. Let's go ahead and put you in charge and get you moving up over here, and let's see how this plays out. Playing it at a little bit of a slow speed just so I can keep up with all the little happenings, because again, like I said, if this war goes poorly, guaranteed we'll see factions pop up and stuff, and it's going to get bad. Now, these guys are crossing the river. Is that the plan? Are you trying to bait them? No, that did not work out for you if that's what it was. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Get out of there. Get out of there, buddy. Oh, no. Okay, they should be fine. We're still making our way up. I can hold court. Now is not the time to hold court, I don't think. Our commander's okay. He's a 24 advantage. He's the best we've got, right? I think he'll be okay. Oh, crap. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. Where's the fighting happening? Oh, we're not going to make it there in time. Oh, looks like we're winning, though. Oh, reinforcements have arrived. Hang on. Wait. No, we're the Kingdom of Italy is losing. I hate when the game makes you red. It should be consistent. Reinforcements of theirs are arriving shortly, but that's not going to be enough. The reinforcements will arrive and they'll just get slaughtered. I wish they'd pulled back a bit further. I don't know why they doubled around. Why would they do that? Why would they do that? We have our 2,900 coming through. They're not going to take enough damage to make this viable. All right. Turn back around. We have these guys coming through. You know what? Maybe I should have taken the debt on. 1,700 coming from over here. Why don't we stop moving that way? I don't wish to die. Try and bait these guys down towards us and regroup with the 1,700. This is the most tactical a war we've fought in this entire campaign. What am I pronouncing wrong, Esteban? I'm motivated to watch the live stream because I need to teach Party how to pronounce Santander. How is it pronounced? Am I getting it that badly wrong? Oh, oops. 6-6 Lord, yeah, we lost the opening battle that we ended the previous session on, and trying to recover from that right now. Glad you can make it though, bud. Hopefully your arrival is like the arrival of the cavalry, and everything will turn around right now. These guys are coming down this way. That's right. Follow me. Follow me to this river crossing. Down over here. Take whatever advantage I can get, and these guys will... why are you going up that way? We got to go closer to them, I think. What is happening here? I've prowled through documents, both ancient and of less certain provenance. I finally have enough material to make the case that you are the rightful lord of the county of Sobrarbe. All that is missing is one little bribe, 99 gold. I hate this. We've been working on this for so long, and now I think I have to say I cannot. I think we have to. Because that's a lot of gold. 99 gold while losing approximately 6 per month. That's not a pretty sight. As Vuja Day comes through with a super chat saying, first time joining live, started with Partia in Mount and Blade, now on to CK3, daughter loves Planet Zoo, you're killing my wallet. Wow, oh my goodness, that's a team effort. I absolutely love it. Thank you so much for sharing that with me. I'm glad you've been enjoying so many of the shows on the channel, and I appreciate the super chat and the kind words so very, very much. Again, I say it all the time, it really helps support the streams, really helps support well, everything really. So thank you so very, very much for coming through with that super chat. Appreciate it greatly. Appreciate it greatly. that is a good spread. I'm glad you've enjoyed those shows, and I love to hear that your daughter loves Planet Zoo on the channel too. Appreciate it. Calvin Jens got 30 minutes left of work, so thought I'd say hi. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for dropping by, saying hi, and I hope the end of work treats you nicely. Tiki Power says, need to rewatch the old episodes. I've been in training and unable to get good internet. Oh, that's rough, bud. But hopefully you'll be able to catch up soon enough, and I hope training's been treating you nicely. I hope it's been not too harsh apart from, rough internet. All right, so I think we'll have to skip this, unfortunately. I think we have to skip this. Well, not skip it, but, restart our fabricate claim process. Yo, Suzerain was a good time. Both Suzerain runs were a good time, yeah. I cannot. 99 gold takes us down to what? 96 gold. Losing 6 per month. That's about what? 12 what? 13? Less than 13 months? No. Like 14, 15, like two years worth of money at most while in the middle of a war. Not an option. Not an option. So unfortunately I cannot. Well done, but I cannot. Let's go ahead and pull these guys up to Bordeaux, right? Let's pull you. God damn it! Let's pull you up to Bordeaux. Hopefully, group up with these guys another 2,000. 3251. I should be able to raise a couple more soldiers then. Raise all here, a few more, whatever I can get my hands on. And I want these guys to loop down. I do not want them to engage with the sieges, right? Gotta play this carefully. Gotta play this carefully. Come on, there we go. Yes, that's right. Come down this way, you fools. Says the one who's currently losing the war, of course. We got this, we got this. Keep pulling up, keep pulling up. These guys are coming up with us as well. Excellent. Oh no, I don't like the split. Where did the Italian army go? All the way up over there. They're still retreating, eh? Ah, these guys have figured out what's going on. Alright, okay. I wonder if... Just trying to figure out which way they're going to go. Are they going to try and strike us, or what's happening? Ooh, what is this? I've received a missive from King Zedslav of Serbia. It claims that Count Abdul Wahad, my steward, has requested support in a plot against me. There's nothing I value more than loyalty. Zedslav's letter reads, hence why I share this with you. Count Abdul Wahad, my steward, a decently capable steward of mine. Is this true? I could publicly accuse him, costing me a fair bit of prestige. We have that, though. I could confront him in person. If I'm right, I'll get a weak hook on him. If I'm wrong, he'll probably get a weak hook on me, which is concerning. Or the king can't be trusted. My vassals have my support. I mean, this guy is, what, diligent, impatient, and generous. I have a hard time believing that he's plotting against me. Why would he? He's Catholic. He's Andalusian, so some cultural tension, maybe, but not all that much. What are we? We are arbitrary, temperate, and cynical. Yeah, I kind of trust the self-interest of this foreign king over anything else. As in, like, I believe he's trying to sow these seeds of dissent, for his own personal gain. I don't think I can trust him. Teabags, quick question. When marrying my courtiers, do you marry them to people with the same/best stats, martial or stewardship, or is there anything more I should be looking for? Well, so it kind of depends, Teabags, on what you're trying to get done. Sometimes I'll marry them to people who have, like, let's say I have very few good knights, then in that case I might marry for good prowess instead. Let's say I'm looking for a good marshal, like in my court, You know, let's say I'm looking for a good marshal, then I might marry them to somebody who just has an extremely high marshal, regardless of their own stats, because I need a marshal. Sometimes I'll marry instead for traits. Like, let's say, for example, I have a robust courtier. I might try and find another robust person for them to pair with, so that all their children are robust, and eventually I have, you know, knight-capable, like battle-capable children being born in my court, because 2 robust parents are guaranteed to make robust kids. So there's a few different approaches or strategies based on what you're trying to accomplish. If you're going to land somebody, then keep in mind that their court works the same way as yours does as a player. So basically, if you want to land somebody and they're a really good steward, you might want to marry them to somebody who's also a really good steward, boosting their stewardship even higher. Or you might want to see what their weakest stat is and get them a spouse who can counter that weak stat by being put in charge of, put in the spouse position. So it really depends on what you're trying to accomplish. Hopefully that answer, as long-winded as it was, gives a bit of explanation. But let me know if it doesn't, and I'll try and explain a bit better and more clearly, Teabags. But hopefully that helps. Are my religious counselors boosting my piety? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. Actually, I should switch them over. That's a good catch. Because 6 years? Are you kidding me? I can't believe I waited so long for a claim that I couldn't push. Yes, let's switch to religious relations. Yep. Whatever it is, it's a slight boost. I'll take it. But no, the king can't be trusted. My vassals have my support. Shade Wolf, how's it going, buddy? Having a good start to your week, I hope. And the war is not going so hot. The war is not going so hot right now. This king cannot be trusted. My vassals have my support. Not unending support, but my support. Oh, okay, these guys are looping back. Okay, good. Okay, I was a little worried. They might actually be going towards the siege. In which case, why don't we push up to here? Push you up to here as well. Oh, we're going to use the bridge, are we? Okay. Because I want to intercept them if they're coming our way, and there's forests over here. Rather than if they manage to hit us at the siege, then they'll have the defensive advantage instead, right? Mittens the Troublemaker. My vassal, Mayor... oh boy. Yaropolk approaches me, rage in his eyes and cat in his hand, held by the scruff of its neck. As he thrusts the cat in my face, I see that it's my dear Mittens. I found this little monster among my things. What wasn't scratched to bits was covered in piss. He's just a cat. Relax, Mayor Yaropolk. Just a cat. Alright, show some compassion, right? Yeah, I think if we cut them off over here... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. We're 3,400. We're 3,400. If these guys arrive, that's another 2,040... 3,400, 5,400. Oh, shoot. How are we so badly off? Oh, right. We have another 1127. Okay, hang on. Oh, boy. Do I want to dive into this? Doesn't seem like a good idea. Because it looks like they'll arrive first. 28 days versus our 15 days. No, we should arrive first. So we should have the defensive advantage. But do I believe that, let's see, 1127 plus 3,400, that's 4,500. 4,500, that's 6,500. So we outnumber them slightly. This is a risk. Oh, this is a risk. Where are our Italian allies? They're headed back as well. They're very far away. Let's pull up. I don't think diving in there is a good call. Let's make sure these guys are coming up as well. Let our allies come a little bit closer. That's too much of a risk. I know. What's life without risks? That's too much of a risk. Oh, beautiful. Kind of caused them to split. These guys are locked in that direction. Drawing them down to besiege some of our holdings, it looks like. Can I trap these guys? I want to make sure I'm close enough to engage them if necessary. Let's pull back over here and see if we can't engage them again if need be, right? Reinforcements are a lot closer now. These guys are pulling down south too. Okay, you know what? Happier about that. Keep it like this. The Italian allies are coming through. All right. Now they've got a couple of spots under siege, but we've got the progress on them, right? So that's good. This might have turned around. I don't think I don't want to siege the capital just quite yet. because that'll draw them all up there, and we weren't in position. Once we win these sieges, though, I might turn around and do that, or we push in and we try and get a good, oh, look at that, commanded by ruler. Try and get a good victory in one of these battles down here. Either way could work, but I think I'm pleased with how things went there. I'm pleased with how things went there. T-Bag says that makes sense. All right, good, excellent. Glad to hear that. Glad to hear that. Oh boy, I need a quick drink of water, folks. The tension is palpable. Give me a quick second over here. All right, Fua at another council meeting. The last time he was at a council meeting, he, well, while we were doing our business, he did his business, and it was rather embarrassing. As me and my counselors are gathering for a meeting, my dog, Fua, approaches me with begging eyes and a drooping tail. She does not like to be left alone, but this is an important meeting. I could have her join me, or a dog has no place in a council meeting. She might go on an adventure, potentially. No, she will join me. Counselors will be a little upset. They can deal. She will join me. No matter what my character traits are, I'll always have a hard time being, like, mean to my my puppers. Here we go again. Oh no. I'm sorry, King Javier, says my Marshal Mayor Akab. I have to disagree with what you just... Fua gives a guttural growl, and Mayor Akab jerks back, looking from the dog to me and back. On second thought, I think that's a great idea. Such a good girl, Fua. See? There you go. Not always taking a dump on the floor. Sometimes she's taking a dump on our counselors. Alright, this is good, though. This is good. This is good. Speed up a little bit more, I think. Nephew taken prisoner. Ooh. Oh, right. Maybe I should have recapped this at the beginning of the session, folks. For those of you that weren't there to see it, or those of you that forget, we also have some territory down over here. There was a bit of a succession situation, and I guess that's why the King of Serbia has some vested interest in our actions, because we are technically their neighbors now. But yes, there was a bit of a succession situation, and so now we are also in Greece. I forgot to mention that earlier in the session today. Yeah, so that happened. So that happened. No, I think Fua did well there. Okay, we're looking okay. Can I speed things up a little bit more? Yes, I can. Betrothed can marry. Who are you? My sister and the son of Duke Arias II. So this is the Duke of Galicia. This current alliance is helping in this war. I suppose I should allow this marriage to go through. Galicia, eh? All the way over here. Eventually we'll have to crush them, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there, or I guess we'll burn that bridge when we get there. Matrilineal marriage, indeed. Let's go ahead and send the proposal. We are not necessarily men of our word, but we need the men of Galicia to help us right now. Yes, excellent. My sister, right? It's not like my son or anything, so we don't have to do a whole wedding or anything like that. Our son is betrothed to the Princess of Italy. She's nothing special, but again, she's a princess. Hopefully the Quick and Hunchback pass on. And our daughter is currently simply Quick, not currently betrothed or anything. I think it can wait. If we need somebody for this war, we'll work on that. I love how the system of this game works with pets. It might just be my imagination, but I totally get a vibe of each pet kind of having their own personality. I think so, at least to a degree. I've had different experiences with different pets for almost sure. Maria can sort out her own celebrations. After all, how do you solve a problem like Maria? Pay too much for her wedding? I think not. Looks like there has been... Alright, we're moving through hostility rather quickly. I don't mind that entirely. People are arriving. We've won one of our sieges, taken a prisoner as well. Excellent. Duke Ramnulf's daughter must be worth something. Not for the war, but in terms of gold, and that I will absolutely take advantage of. 25 gold, whatever keeps this war going, right? That's another, what, 4-ish months worth of... three and a bit month worth of gold? Yeah, absolutely. Marie de Poitiers, you will be ransomed off. Good stuff. Now we have these guys up over here, just 20 strong, but strong enough. Let's bring you down here, regroup all together, and I think we'll take these guys on. Looks like they're going to win at Agen, actually. Now, if I send 3,200 down, they are 17, 21, that's 38, 50, 62, 6.2k. 6.2k versus 3.2, 1.85, that's 6. Oh yeah, I think we should be... Oh, sorry, that's 5, that's 6.8. I think we should be fine to go down there and try and engage them. Our proper commander is in charge as well, though he doesn't look like he's wearing any armor, which is a little questionable. Send you guys down as well. Reinforcements will hopefully arrive, and maybe our allies will help support this siege instead, which has just, what, a few days left. Pop you down there. Station besiegers, send you down. We'll send these guys back as reinforcements afterwards. 30 days left. Versus 4 months left. Oh, you know what? I take it back. They can stay. They can stay. There's still time for us to defend this siege. Bring you guys to here as well. Let's not send 35 men to die against 2,600, give or take. Oh, now what is this? What is this? Wait, avoid horses. They're a money pit. I mean, I imagine maintaining horses is a big, yeah, big time and wealth sink, yeah. How far is the Princess of Italy on the succession? Probably pretty far. She is a princess after all, not a prince, so probably extra far as a result. We'll take a look after the war, maybe. My vassal, Count Cassio, approaches me in private with clear doubt in his eyes. He explains to me that his faith is faltering due to his time spent guarding the borders against orthodoxy and fraternizing with the enemy. His words are not in jest. It feels as if the slightest mistake could push him away from God. Yet, this is an opportunity to strengthen our fervor as well as our relationship. I could threaten to denounce him as a heretic, I would gain some dread, I would get a weak hook, but he would be very upset at me. Count of mine? Count of where? Count of Epiros. So he must be all the way over in, in Greece, right? Yeah, all the way over here. No wonder he's being swayed by the local faith and all that. I could reignite his fervor myself. Gives me a learning challenge. 51% chance I reassure his faithfulness. I gain some piety and I grow closer to forming a friendship with him. But if I fail, which is quite likely, he becomes an orthodox and a rival of mine. Pick any faith as long as you serve me. Makes us friends. A 50% chance of him becoming orthodox. Or get someone to call a priest to stop him. This is a tough one. This is a tough one. If the stream is stuttering for you, I'm not sure what's up with my. I wonder if something's up with my internet service provider. Try refreshing. We should be okay. I saw a couple hiccups at the beginning of the stream, but we should be okay now. I apologize for the technical difficulties. I don't know what's up with the internet lately. It's those aftershocks from that time when I got sent to the Stone Age. I don't think I'll threaten to denounce him as a heretic. I mean, yes, our intrigue is rather high, but I see no reason to threaten him. He likes me well enough, you know. He's a brave individual, supposedly. I feel it's unfair to just threaten him, even though we are arbitrary. Reignite his fervor myself seems like an interesting option, but it stresses us out because we're cynical, so let's avoid that. I think I'm gonna go with pick any faith as long as you serve me, because that's kind of our vibe, right? We don't really care about him being. We don't really care about him being Catholic, as long as he serves me, because we're about to change our faith. Anyway, so yeah, pick any faith as long as you serve me. Maybe I'll have a friend. Please don't convert. Please don't convert. Rather you didn't. Damn it, he converted. He's Orthodox. Fair enough. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. There we go. I seized a beautiful toy boat after the siege of Perigeux, is how I think you say that. Prestige plus 0.05 per month. Child opinion plus 10. So, okay. Must be a child to equip as an inventory artifact. That's kind of cool. I don't necessarily care about it being on display, but I like stealing artifacts. It's fun. All right. Let's send our massive army over here finally down to wipe out this besieging army and follow up with these guys. What I'm hoping is as we attack here, it'll draw these guys in and our reinforcements will arrive as well, and that'll be the war turned around. This is a count, actually. Does he affect the war score? He does not. So why don't we go ahead and... actually, is he a capable warrior? Not really. So we could ransom him for a decent bit of cash. Yo, this is good. All right, yeah, let's ransom him. We don't... Again, he's not affecting the war score. He's an all-right warrior, so I'm not really concerned about him on the battlefield. And I'm not interested in him enough to actually recruit him for ourselves either, really. Also, he's a count, so it's not like we can do that. So, yes, ransom him off, get that money, keep this war going, and in we go to save Agen. It's a G sound, not a J sound. Oh, so this is again? Is that right? Oh, who knew? You did, not me. Thank you. Yes, there is a decent opportunity to win, or at least turn this war around. We have technically already turned it around. As long as we can keep that momentum going, we've got this. We've got this. We'll be fine. Allies are here. They're in a good position. Exactly. Oh, they're actually beating the retreat. We've got them. There we go. Beauty. Beauty. Let's watch this unfold. Only a few steps away from our defeat, there will be a glorious victory. That's right. Bring these guys in as well. Come on. Come on through. Come on through. Everyone's invited. Our knight wounded Prince Brenci, I'm assuming. Knight wounded Massimiliano Manini. Oh my goodness, that was tough. Wounded Count Erwan. Wounded. Dude's dead. This is going well. We've got this. We won this battle. And with that, we've definitely, almost certainly, won this war as well. We've killed quite a few of the enemy knights. That's going to work out in our favor. The war score is at 65%. None of it from prisoners. We lost the Wali of Leira. He was alright, nothing too impressive. His brother, I suppose, oh no, his son here took over. Why do you hate me so? Right, Faith, of course. Yeah, not really impressive either. These guys are remnants of a previous holders and things like that. Our bishop, Emma? Yeah, our bishop sucks, if you're talking about our bishop. Did we lose piety? Why did we lose piety? What? For real? Did we actually? God damn it, that's why. God damn it. Yeah, our bishop sucks. That's rough, man. That is rough. Who wounded the massive Milano? We can check. Glorious victory of ours. Details. Knights. Milano. Where are you, buddy? Oh, it's a lot of knights. It's a lot of knights. There he is. Is he actually? He's not a giant. I thought you meant because he was a giant. Oh, does it not actually say who wounded them? That's would have been a nice detail to include. But, you know, our knights did all right. Our knights did all right. For considering how, you know, mediocre most of them are, our knights did okay. Well enough, I would say. All right, let's put that away. Let's go ahead and take a look at the prisoners. Enemy combatants captured. Captured another count, as well as Gui, who is a knight. I'm sure you can afford your own release over here. He's not worth anything to us. I'm not scared. He's not worth anything as far as the war score is concerned. So, yeah, go ahead and ransom him. Further fund this war effort. Good stuff. And Gui, go ahead and ransom you as well, I suppose, if you're worth anything. And you are. Not a decent warrior or anything. Even worse now. I assume that one-leg situation is relatively new. Let's go ahead and ransom him, too. The Knight of King Guillaume of Aquitaine. Yes, good stuff, good stuff. Ransoms accepted. Prisoners taken in siege. We've already released you. Released you as well. Good stuff. Got some loot from these sieges as well. Wonderful stuff. I mean, look, we're richer now than we were at the beginning of this war. This is going very well. Sorry, top right of the Knights section. Oh, events. There you go. Right. Good spot. I was like, I remember being able to see it, but I couldn't remember where because I've gone blind apparently. Thank you. Count Giacopo. Giacopo? He is a vassal in the Kingdom of Italy. So not one of our knights, but one of the King of Italy's vassals managed to kill Massimiliano Manini. Good stuff. Good stuff. Let's go ahead and, yeah, go on the front foot here. Over to the capital of the Kingdom of Aquitaine to show them who Toulouse actually belongs to, right? My son and heir Anso is an unusually calm child. When the others play their wild games, Anso often withdraws to some silent corner. He does not speak a lot, but I can tell he is always thinking about something. I wonder what's on his mind. So he is pensive. Perhaps we'll raise him to be a good steward as well. I wanted a good warrior heir. But unfortunately no such luck for me, it seems. No such luck for me. Yeah, knights, it's not been pretty. It's not been pretty. Even our own knights, like, where are we? We got a couple of good ones, 26, 22, 20. They're all right, you know, and then look at that, 17, 14, 8, 7, 6. Oh, real bad. Real bad. But this is good. I wonder if we should carpet siege a little bit. Putting everybody in one big pile is not the right call, but we'll get them up here and then spread them around. And what is this? Kindred Minds with Duke Villa Basque-King, my cousin and the Duke of Toulouse. I mean, he already loves us because we're helping defend his title. It literally says liege defending my title against claimant. That's a plus 100. That's pretty cool. But if I befriend him, he won't join any. He's guaranteed not to join any factions against us, and he was in a faction against us before this war kicked off. So this war actually helped our internal affairs quite a bit. But what do we have here? After laborious preparations, I was finally able to spend some time alone with Duke Vela. I was glad to have this opportunity to strengthen our familial bonds, and by the end of the dinner, I was absolutely certain that my friends felt exactly the same. We are closer than ever. We are friends now. Excellent. 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 I always wish there was more stuff we could do, but I suppose not. One thing I will do is give to my boy... Actually, can I give him... Can I gift him the beautiful toy boat? He will accept it. He will accept it. He'll like me a bit more. There's no reason for that. It's like maybe I see no value really of giving it to him. It's not like he can equip it. He doesn't have a court or an inventory. I guess he does, but will a 3-year-old child equip things to their inventory? I'm not sure. Like mechanically speaking, what difference it would make. Leave the blood spilling to the knights, as opposed to being a warrior ourselves. True, true. True, Esteban. A little rusty in the morning. A little rusty in the morning. Our court becomes more grand once more. Remember, we once had the grandest court in all the world, and that, unfortunately, due to financial situations, had to be adjusted. But we'll be back. We'll be back. Looks like the Italians have arrived down south over here, getting some work done. These guys are retreating wisely. Ah, of course you arrived here first. Yeah, be gone, be gone. This is my siege. Said be gone. Get out of here. Scooch. Yes, good, excellent. My siege. I want the loot, the 23 loot. And we could, in fact, yeah, station besiegers. And send these guys over to the next spot over, which would be Poitiers, I think. Decent bit of loot here as well. Yes, excellent. Let's go. Man, before starting the stream today, I was worried I would have to start learning some French, but looks like we've turned it around. Looks like Aquitaine will have to start learning Basque. Oh, we're low on supplies here. It's not the end of the world. I do wonder if I should pull back and resupply, or if we're okay. 9 months left over here. Alright, here's what we'll do. Here's what we'll do. Let these guys arrive. We'll station besiegers. And pull the rest back to friendly territory. Down to here. Let them resupply. We'll maybe swap around or something like that. I think our numbers are strong enough up there for what they have left. And our allies are arriving as well. Hopefully I'm not getting too cocky. Hopefully. Basque-King is doing well. I do love to see it. I do love to see it. Always nice seeing stories come through. Plus 18 supplies per month because of the winter. Of course, there's a bit of a negative. That's okay, though. Alright, feeling good. Feeling real good. Ooh, that's a little scary. That battle will be won quickly enough. Our allies will be free to join in if need be, but it looks like these guys are pushing down south. Don't think they want to engage with any of these armies because, again, we're collected over here. A mighty force. Oh, I was wrong. Here they come. Nah, go on, go on. Come at me. Come at me. I dare you. No, I know a few men-at-arms can absolutely destroy a bunch of levies. I'm aware. But I think quickly we can reinforce each other over here. And it looks like... Ooh. Now what is this? To the vile King Javier, you have something that should belong to me. Face me in a duel for it, and let the winner earn the right to own it. If I accept this, we'll have a non-lethal single combat. The victor will keep the artifact, or gain it, and the loser will lose it, if there's... and any claim on it as well. Is this for the toy that I took from you? On decline, I will lose some prestige, and he will gain some. I won't think I'll stand and fight. I think it wants to duel for the toy boat. Yeah, I think so, Shade Wolf. I think so. You want to fight for the toy... What is wrong with you? I mean, I'm a weaker warrior, sadly, so I'll probably lose it. This guy's also sadistic, so I'm a little concerned about going toe-to-toe with him. But you know what? It's a non-lethal single combat. I'll take him on. I'll take him on. For the boat. For the boat. I accept your challenge. For the boat. I can't believe this is happening. Count Archambault and I stalk around each other, each weighing our options. He hefts a fearsome axe while I grip my own mace tightly. The deadly weapon feels cool and weighty in my grasp. This fight may only be till first blood, but that doesn't ease my nerves. I think this is the first duel we're fighting on this channel, like during a stream, and it's for a toy boat. I can say, have at thee, just die. A medium increase to my likelihood of success, a higher increase to my risk of injury. You'll never see this coming. I don't like that split there. Or taste silver, knave. Because of my stewardship skill, I hurl a heavy silver purse at his face. I lose 20 gold. A medium increase to my likelihood of success, no increase to my risk of injury, and I lose stress because I'm arbitrary? Okay, this is too funny to not do, right? Did I fight a duel then, Saketh? Okay, I couldn't remember. I remember the rap battle, but I couldn't remember the duel. Okay, if I die for this, dude, Conrado, don't jinx it. This is ridiculous. No, taste silver, knave. This is worth more than the boat. There must be some sentimental connection. No, I hurl a silver purse at Archambault's face. I've got the money for it. It's ransom money. This is his own money to begin with. Snatching a heavy purse of monies from my waist, I lob it at Archambault. It hits him right in the face, giving me a brief opening for a rapid thump with my mace. Never doubtful, always valorous. Scum, screams my opponent, whirling his axe furiously around and near me. My form is good, with only small errors, and Archambault's stance is failing. My opponent is still holding off my blows well, but he seems close to faltering. Ooh, maybe if I wait, he'll trip on his axe. There is a low increase to my likelihood of success, but a medium increase to my risk of injury. A blow from my mace and a kick to the gut, a very high increase to my likelihood of success, but also a very high increase to the risk of injury. Or you think you can beat someone as famous as me just to stress him out. I mocking boast. I make fun of his poor level of fame. Won't increase my likelihood of success, and it will not increase my risk of injury. Yeah, this is non-lethal supposedly, but I already got first hit. I guess it's the first blood. It's non-lethal so far. Yeah, well put, well put. Mock him, I suppose. Again, I'm arbitrary, right? That seems like me. The very high is a little scary. It's tempting, isn't it? A blow from my mace and a kick to the gut. A blow from my mace and a kick to the gut. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. Put the boot in. You combine a heavy attack with an unexpected kick to Archambault's vitals. What is life without risks? Putting the boot in is low, but it works. Archambault tries to change the arc of his next swing mid-blow, clearly hoping to take me by surprise, but I'm able to get in a solid parry that sends him reeling. Rather than following up with a riposte, I drive my knee into Archambault's belly, doubling him over as the air is forced from his lungs. This presents me with the back of my foe's head, and I couple my gut shot with a vicious elbow to the back of the head. Archambault crumples into the rocks. I'm almost surprised he's able to choke out a yield without vomiting. I am victorious. Are you kidding me? For the boat! For the boat! Yes! I win the single combat against Archambault. I love it. I absolutely love it. What? What just happened? What just happened? Beautiful. I'm not even gonna open that demand. Yeah, it was for the toy boat. I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. V for the boat. V for Vasconia. V for the boat of Vasconia. You know what? You know what? You know what? You know what? Can I put it on display? I can't? Oh, I was really hoping I could put it on display, but I guess it's an inventory that I can only put on display if I'm a child? Oh no, come on, can I? No, I can't. Damn it, that would have been nice. Would have been nice. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Just to add insult to injury. I love to see the V's. Love to see the V's. Cue the Lonely Island, I'm on a boat song. Honestly, for real. Wow. Ooh. On the topic of artifacts, I seize the hide of the great fox of Berry after the siege of Deol. What is this? Plus 0.08 prestige per month and court grandeur bonus as well. Now that is something I wouldn't mind putting on display. The feral fox of Alto Aragon is on the other side, and the hide of the great fox of Berry on this side, yes. Oh, that is a great fox. A little too great. The the wall, like, cuts it off. Alright, cool, I'll take the extra prestige. Don't mind if I do. And the grandeur bonus as well. Look at that, look at that. Oh, once more, first in the world. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let's go ahead and send these warriors over which way? These guys are heading down south. Quite strong, quite numerous. Oh, the war is done. The war is won. Perhaps we wait until the siege is done, get the extra loot, and then we'll call it an end to the war. V for Vesconia, V for Victoria, V for boat. Maybe we can reforge it to a pedestal item. Ooh. What do you guys think, actually? I could reforge it. What do you guys think? Should I reforge this into something else that we can put on display? I think that'd be funny. Again, just insult to injury, right? Remember, we're arbitrary. We're arbitrary. We have taken prisoners. King Guillaume's guest. I don't think you'll be worth too much, sadly. No. Are you... decent intrigue, actually. Like, alright. Not amazing. It's alright. Any other prisoners? 2 others. Yes, indeed. Let's take a look here at our prisoners. Bouchardide. Are you worth anything to me? Not really. And, Princess... Ooh. Hold on. This is the Princess of Aquitaine? 50 gold, that's all she's worth to you? Not a part of the war score, because she's not an heir. But, very well. I'll take what I can get. Additional taxes have come through as well. Our steward's excellent stewardship led to this windfall of 95 extra gold. Absolutely beautiful. But yes, over to our prisoners. The Princess of Aquitaine. The rowdy type. I wonder, it's kind of tempting to, I'm not going to execute her. Negotiate release? Nah, she'll just go free. I'll ransom her off. I can't do anything in terms of, like, recruit her to my court or anything, of course. So yes, I suppose we'll ransom her. I'll take the gold. This war has made me quite wealthy, actually. Too bad the things I want to spend that money on aren't available. Ransom accepted. War is won. Come on, just a few more months here. 50 days, 50 days. Neo is under siege. They're not going to succeed by the time this war is done, so I'm not worried about that. Almost done here. 20 days left. Nightly cuddles. I retire to my chambers as night falls and find Mittens and Foy cuddled up together on the floor. Foy's brown coat is shining. Mittens has obviously been at work cleaning her. They are so cute together, reducing my stress to almost 0. These pets have been wonderful in more ways than one. In more ways than one. Alright, come on. Victory. Ooh, a word of advice. I saunter between the market stalls of Irun, a heavy pouch tugging at my belt. How do I make this coin work for me? As I admire the wares of a local stonemason, perfect geometry, a sound investment, my spy master Judith suddenly appears at my side. A word of advice, my liege. Have a look at the smithy over there. Their wares might be simple, but their potential is great. I could invest in a mason's workshop. That'll give us building construction cost reduction. We do want to build some buildings, right? And we also have Episcoa would get higher holding taxes and building construction time reduction. That's not bad. Invest in the smithy would give us what? Army gold maintenance reduction. Ooh. Ooh, and plus 20% holding taxes. I mean, unless we fail, obviously, our investment. And then turn a quick profit with some clever trades. That's nothing money. That's a joke. I think I'll trust Judith. I think I can trust Judith. As I hover over the possessed trait. Sure, let's invest in the smithy. Saving money when we have the army raised is not a bad thing at all, especially if we're in the hostility phase and want to take advantage of that. We have enough ways to reduce the cost of building, right? We've taken enough stewardship perks, so we'll invest in the smithy here. Judith has become my friend. Great smithy investment for 30 years. 30 years of saving money is not bad whenever we go to war. On the topic of war, this one is done. Aquitaine has been pushed back gloriously, I think. Duke Guillaume loses his claim on the Duchy of Toulouse. Excellent. I get paid a decent sum of money. Oh my goodness. Yes, absolutely. A 3-year war comes to an end. We enforce our demands. To the abhorrent King Javier, may wisdom ever elude you. I know when I am defeated. It seems I'm left with no choice but to comply with your demands. Absolutely. So be it. Okay, that's awesome. That worked out fantastically. I could not be more pleased with how that war went. And you know what? We actually have more people we can ransom. This daughter as well, Julienne. We'll wait until that first ransom is accepted, and then we'll take a look at this one. But we are wealthy. We're close to 600 gold at this point. I think with the 2 ransoms that we're about to do, that's 575. Ransom you, yes, 600 gold. Earning money. Armies are recovering, and once they're done recovering, that monthly income will skyrocket as well. Loving the V's in chat. That was, you know what? I'm very pleased with that. I am very pleased with that. How that war went. That was a scary start, but it turned around nicely. I think, yeah, I see a reforge would be fitting. I'll give it to your heir instead of reforging it. Says Shade Wolf. All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw it out for a vote. A vote for the boat. What to do with the boat? Reforge or gift it to our heir. Yeah, let's throw that poll out there. And get your votes in. I'll keep it going for a little bit. I'm not going to rush to make a decision. We'll keep it going for a little bit. But, yeah. I'm curious, because I could go either way. On the one hand, I see gifting it to my son as being a fun way to pass it through the generations. But also, if we reforge it into something, we can actually put in our court, it's still being passed on from generation to generation, but in a more... in a usable way, because chances are we give it to our heir. By the time we take control of our heir, they'll be an adult, so we won't be able to put it in our inventory. But I like the feel of either option, so I'm going to throw it out for a vote. Let me know, folks. Can you use the money to get piety? I don't think so. I think the thing is, I could technically build churches in some of my empty holdings, but I don't have the technology needed, and I'm actually working towards that. That's why I'm fascinated by city planning, but it'll take 41 years. So that's the unfortunate thing. The only other way to convert gold into piety, as far as I can think of off the top of my head, is to go on pilgrimages, which are a little out of reach. We have to wait until, I think, a few years from now to go on another pilgrimage. We could commission an artifact, 933, so in 2 years we could get another book made. But if we wanted to go on pilgrimage, 937. We have to wait a little bit longer for that. So, yeah. If you gift it to your heir, you can make it a family heirloom. Keep giving it to your sons. True, true, true. Keep passing it on. Sorry, Rule, the word is give for what, sorry? Can't you gift money to the Pope for money? Wait, gift money to the Pope for piety, you mean? Oh, right. Seek indulgences? Yeah, you're right. I forgot about seeking indulgences. I've, basically never used that. I did promise to build a building. I did. And we do have a fair bit of money. I could develop Zaragoza. Oh, this is still just out of reach. 850. Not that far out of reach, but it is just out of reach. We intend to move our capital here eventually, let's not forget. Maybe I should do that right now, come to think of it. Because all of our development options end up at Irun. Like any event that comes up boosts Irun. Whereas we could be improving Zaragoza. So that's something to think about, actually. I keep holding off on it, and I don't know why. Because change worries me. Construct a new duchy building. Oh, yeah, we got money for that as well. We could actually get... Jousting grounds aren't bad. Reduces men-at-arms maintenance. Blacksmiths reduces men-at-arms maintenance. All right, we should take a look at some of these things. As Eliu Lee has subscribed to the channel, thank you very much. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are enjoying the show, don't hesitate to hit that like button down below and let me know. And of course, if you're watching the VOD, feel free to do that as well. We got over 90 people watching, but just about 50 likes. So, folks, if you're having fun and you want me to know you're having fun, you want me to keep doing more Crusader Kings on the channel, that definitely makes a huge difference. And on the topic of huge differences, I try not to mention this too often, but I've been told I should mention this more often than I already do, which is next to nothing. So I keep it to once a month. But folks, since this is the beginning of a new month, really quickly, bear with me as I say, if you've been really enjoying the series on the channel and perhaps some of the other content as well, I humbly request that you maybe consider becoming a channel member or patron. If you want to be a member, the join button below the video should take you right to the membership joining options screen. And if you prefer Patreon, there should be a Patreon link in the description down below as well. There is, of course, no pressure. That's why I try not to mention it too often. I don't want people to feel obligated or anything like that. It does make a very big difference, though, in just keeping streams and the channel in general sustainable, alive and running smoothly, as I like to say. But yes, again, no pressure, nothing like that. So don't feel obligated. Again, that's why I try not to mention it too often. But I've been told I should mention it more often because it does make a difference. And I do appreciate the support either way, whether it's through Patreon and membership or being here, having a good time, whether you're watching live or you're watching the VODs, chatting, commenting, liking, all that good stuff. Yeah, there you go. there's my once a month spiel. I try not to do it too often, and you could probably tell I feel very awkward about doing it sometimes. But on the good advice of many of y'all in the Discord and stuff, I'm trying to stay on top of it, and mentioning it every once in a while. On that note, actually, should we consider building tax offices? All holdings in this duchy get plus 10% to holding taxes. It takes 3 years to build, 255 gold, but that plus 10% across everything in this space. Again, we'd want to get Sobrarbe back, right? To have it for ourselves. Sorry, let me just double check. The tax, did they change, or am I misreading it? All holdings in this duchy. Okay, so it is more than just the one county. So, ooh, it's not bad. How do I shift Q? Yes. Oh, yeah, that might be a good idea, actually. Might be a good idea. There's decent money to be made by increasing by 10% across the board, especially when we have Sobrarbe for ourselves. Might not be bad. There is the Royal Reserves as well. Yeah, good point, good point. By the way, I should mention, gift is what we would be doing. The word is not give. The word is gift. We would be gifting the artifact to our heir, not giving it to them. Though arguably that's one and the same. Just to let you know. Let's see. Where are we? Royal Reserves plus 0.8 per month. All holdings get popular opinion and development growth as well. Can our heir reforge it when they get older? They would be able to do that. I suppose that adds an extra layer of like storytelling to it. I'll go by the vote for sure. I'll go by what the vote says. And currently Reforge is winning, but again, I'm not about to call the vote right now. I'll give it, like 30 minutes or something like that, so enough folks have enough time to think about it and get their votes in. If people are still coming through, they'll have a chance to vote what to do with the boat. The vote for the boat. Dust in the Light coming through with a super chat. These streams gave me the confidence to go Iron Man. No more saves coming my way to God Emperor. That's awesome. I'm so glad to hear that. If you ever have any questions or doubts or anything like that, again, ask away in the Discord or in the comments somewhere. Like, more than happy to help bring you that glory in more ways. So thank you for sharing, and again, thank you for the super chat. As I said it a couple times already. It really helps support the channel, the streams, and keeps it all viable and possible. So appreciate it greatly. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Dust in the Light. And a quick in 17 joining as a new subscriber. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, again, don't hesitate to let me know down below. And again, don't hesitate to join the Discord that I just mentioned. A fantastic place to hang out with some fantastic folks. Links in the description down below. !! Discord or ! Social in chat. We'll bring up the link as well in chat, of course. Royal Reserves plus 0.8, right? It's not bad. It's not bad. But, where did the tax office go? Plus 10%, plus 10%. All right, let's take a look here. Plus 10% of 9 is 0.9. Already more, right, than the Royal Reserve. Oh, sorry, that's loot. Tax. That's 0.1, 0.3, 0.38, 0.41. Control's going to go up. 0.41, 0.41, 0.51. That doesn't count. That doesn't count either. That's not worth anything. 0.51. 0.51, 0.51 becomes 0.6, 0.8, 0.96-ish. I think we're better off. I think, and I might be doing the math wrong, in which case that's horribly embarrassing. I think we're better off doing the tax office. All holdings in this duchy get more tax. Yeah, I think we'll do that. Oh, god damn it, we don't have god damn it. Why was I even looking? Why was I even looking? Manorialism. Are we even close to getting that? I believe that's a tribal era thing, isn't it? No, it's not. It's an early medieval thing? Yeah. Oh, god. What a waste of time. What a waste of time that was. All right, in that case, plus 0.2 with the hunting grounds helps our... I mean, I wouldn't mind getting something that helps some of our men-at-arms in combat, right? We have some armored footmen, so heavy infantry. We have some light footmen as well. I'm wondering, like, if we get something like the barracks. No, the barracks isn't worth it. Don't need more levies. Don't need more levies. No, I have to mull over it. Part of me wants to save for churches. We're only 40 years away. That's such a waste. Part of me also wants to save for piety and our book. Maybe let's get our artifact going first, and then we'll consider other options. So this will stress me out a bit. It will. I'm glad I checked. 205 gold, right? Plus 100 to commission and artifacts. That's 300 gold gone right there, and we're left with 200. So perhaps we do that. 100 piety seems so nothing for the gold we're spending. Let's wait until after we're able to commission the artifact. Yeah, Timeless Chronicles. It was a tech. I wish I checked that first. Gift is a verb. Rule. Gift is very much a verb. You can gift. Yeah, it's a verb. It's primarily a noun, but it is the secondary use of gift is as a verb. Useless fact of the day: in some Spanish-speaking places, mostly Latin America, we joke about Zaragoza because we pronounce the Z and S the same. So Zaragoza sounds pretty much like Saragoza. Saragoza means Sarah enjoys. So what is making Sarah enjoy so much? Ah, interesting. Is that so in Latin American I guess dialects is the Z as an S, and I assume in the Iberian Peninsula largely the Z is a Z sound. Convert Zaragoza, or at least convert culture. I suppose, yeah, true. They're faith. I mean, it's tough because like I'm currently using my archbishop to help me gain some piety. As little as it is, it's something compared to spending God knows how many years with that. The culture adaptation, I could maybe do that. How long would it take them? So that when we transition, yeah, 8 years. So that when we move in, it's more, correctly settled, I suppose. It doesn't hurt it hurts our income a bit, doesn't it? 1.7 becomes 2.3. We don't, okay. I'm going to keep collecting taxes. I'm going to keep collecting taxes right now because we're about to spend a lot of money. Again, let's go ahead and get to our commissioning of a book. There's the other ransom. Get to the commissioning of a book because that'll cost us 100 gold, right? And we'll soon after be able to go on a pilgrimage as well. And I want to get to that. I want to get to that old faith ASAP. Gift could mean poison as well. Yes, I actually learned that on a plane, on a Scandinavian Airlines plane, on the back of a salt packet, I think it was. Because gift means something different in, I think, Danish and Swedish and Norwegian, something like that. I forget the details. But yes, gift also means poison. In a different language, though. Been a long time since I caught one of your live streams. Hope you're doing well. MN121MN, it has been quite a minute. Indeed, it has. I'm doing fantastically. A little bit of a wild year this year, but doing great nonetheless. Hope you're doing well too, buddy. Also in German. I did not know that. An interesting as the... Oh, that's an interesting quirk. Interesting quirk. As I walk outside, I'm greeted by the sight of my marshal, Mayor Akab, crouching beside my cat, Mittens, tenderly patting his head. This is quite the lovely cat you have, my lord. You're very perceptive. It is quite the lovely cat that my sister once had, and now I do. I like to steal things, don't I? From the boat to the cat, I like to steal things. More people dying in my dungeons, all good. I have arrived in Irun to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honor. What? You bring no gold? You bring no gold. You don't even like me. What, because I attempted to kill a family member of yours? Come on, get out of here. Who are you? Oh, the Duchess of Barcelona? You're actually the one in charge? Why did we try to kill your family member? We helped her father, like, gain this title in the first place. What do we do here? Why? How? What? Oops. That's not ideal. It'll be gone in 943, so 13 years from now. Perhaps I should show her in. She's not a weak vassal of ours. In fact, she's quite a powerful one. I should show her in. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. I tried to kill her husband. Did I? Don't remember that. Oops. Think getting an income-generating building now, since they're relatively cheap, would be a good idea since our income is so low. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Like, maybe we get some income generation going on. We've been talking about building some ports and stuff. Like, I'll never give up Bordeaux, so we can securely build up in Bordeaux. That's what home was originally, right? That was our old capital. So I think it's safe to build up some stuff there and make a bit of money, while also keeping an eye out for savings for, of course, our future expenses, our near future expenses, I mean. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duchess Asona, who is soon announced and ushered before me. She kneels in deference, offering nothing but her oath to faithfully serve as a vassal of the kingdom. At last I bid the Duchess arise, confirming my satisfaction and Asona's rights to the lands she rules in my stead. Serve me well, Duchess Asona. Not extremely pleased, but, you know, if she's going to swear her oath publicly, then very well. At least there's that, right? At least there's that. Stewardship perk available. Excellent. Centralization or organized muster rolls. Let's go with centralization. What does architect give us again? Significantly cheaper construction and stuff, right? Significantly. Tempting. Tempting to wait, but that would be perhaps foolish. Bordeaux, what can we do here? A new duchy building? No, because we can't actually build them until we have various innovations, so that can wait. New building. We have the option to... Do we not? Oh, no. Guess not. I guess it's not technically by the water. What about Albert here? No new no holdings up there, just down here. Fair enough. I wanted to get something, you know, portish. Irun, perhaps. Trade port, there we go. Plus 0.3 per month versus pastoral lands plus 0.2. And at Bordeaux, what are we able to build? Plus 0.3 with the forestry. Okay. Options. Building construction time reduction as well. Versus the trade ports. What else do they give us? Trade ports give us development growth. It's alright. Does the Byzantine have a son that I can marry my daughter to? Whoa, I don't follow what your plot there is, Sahara, to get the son in our court and kill our daughter? Why? And Emma, you think I tried to kill her husband, right? Right. Don't remember that. Don't remember that. Timeless Chronicles 2. No, don't worry. Not breaking promises. We're getting the building built. Just trying to figure out which one. The trade port goes up to yeah, plus 0.5. I'm pretty sure the numbers stay the same. The construction time reduction at Bordeaux isn't the biggest deal. The extra benefits. So why don't we, go ahead and build a trade port down here. 142 is not that expensive. Cutting cornerstones, making it a bit cheaper. Yeah, I don't think we'll be, because the construction reduction, the construction time reduction. Ooh, is that... I can't tell if that is only for this holding or if that's across the board, because there is a bit of a gap between these two lines, but I think it's only for this holding. Otherwise, it would say a holder of this holding as well, which it does not. So why don't we start with trade ports? Sorry, you know what? I didn't check. My apologies. I didn't check. Cost 95 gold. It is significantly cheaper. It is significantly cheaper. But we have the money right now, so let's go ahead and build the trade port. commission that construction at Irun, one of our future former capitals that we'll try and hold on to forever. So let's get that going. There it is. Money's gone. Investment made. And then we'll save up now for the pilgrimage, the book, and our asking for what's it called? Asking for money from the, or asking for piety from the Pope. Ransoms, eh? Yeah, sure. Yeah, you can't have your toy boat, but you can have this child. Sure, accept that. And who are you? The Duke of Aquitaine. Yeah, sure. Take this child. He's nothing to me. Another person died in our dungeons. The same person as before, I think. Now the question is, do we go to war right away? I mean, Valencia over here looking pretty weak, ripe for the picking, right? We are wealthy enough to go to war. Forced vassalization of Emir Majid. Oh. I would be a fool not to do this, right? AAT finally managed to catch a VOD after catching up from episode 1 a few days ago. Oh, hey, I'm glad you're able to join us today. Hope you are enjoying the live experience. Show of 2 separate comments from Sahara. Byzantine, one for an alliance with a big faction. The married thing talking about the Duchess of Barcelona. Ah, okay. I see. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, I do have... Okay, I think we should definitely go to war over here, right? And vassalize these guys. I think that kind of goes without saying. It's a huge tract of land. Takes us closer to some of the future holy sites that we want to grab down south, at least. Shenshir is also pretty weak right now. Can't take as much land. We're going to go to war for Valencia. But first, let's take a look at the Duchess of Barcelona. This guy is my rival. You're right. You're very much right. I could try... Maybe that's what was going on. As AAT joins in as the latest channel member, folks, I would love to see those E's and banners go up to give a warm welcome to our newest channel member, AAT, joining in as a knight. Thank you very much, buddy. I was literally talking about it mere moments ago, how it supports the channel and these streams and everything. So thank you so very, very much. Love to see it. Ran in with those banners. Throw those E's up, Shade Wolf coming through. Throw those banners up. There we go. Love to see it. Thank you so much, AAT. I appreciate it greatly. And please, correct me if I'm horribly butchering the pronunciation of your name. I think I've got it right, or perhaps close, but let me know. Oh yeah. Oh, that's why. Oh, these two are married. Oh, problems. Okay, this guy's got to go, because we want this territory for ourselves, right? We want both of these holdings for ourselves. This guy's got to go first. If I do try to murder him, seems I have already tried. I can't do it until 2 years from now. If I try to murder you, your kids like me too, and I can do that now. 17% chance of success, 6 years it'll take. Why don't we go ahead and try to find some secrets? Or do we, if we have you supporting schemes instead, 33% chance isn't that great. Why don't we go ahead and try and find some secrets in here? Give it a couple of rounds of finding secrets. And then we'll try and murder her, and then, by then he'll be ready to be picked off as well, because this guy's a bit of a problem. What I wanted to do was I wanted to revoke his titles, but I can't just imprison him randomly, right? I will not succeed, yeah. I don't really care about him being alive or dead. I want his titles for myself, but I wouldn't mind killing him either. That works for me too. Love seeing the banners and the E's. Appreciate it, folks. All good with the... Okay, awesome. Thank you. Oof, all right, yeah, to war we go, because I would be a fool not to. We have 500 gold. We'll go into the negatives, of course, when we start the war. Why don't we go ahead and get our marshal here training commanders. That way we'll hopefully see some better knights come of it. Tempting to manage royal guards. Tempting as well to spread control. I think control is overall pretty good. Let's see. Got a couple of rough spots. Though I don't think they belong directly to me. Let's have him training commanders. I think we have a bunch of pathetic knights, right? So to war we go. Declare war. Forced vassalization. He holds too many county... Oh, that's unfortunate. How can I solve that problem? Struggle clash and then try to force vassalize after the truce is done? Or break the truce, really. Alright, in that case it becomes a matter of what's richer. A loot of 18 and 9 versus a loot of 6 and 23. I can do both, really. That's too bad. I got really excited about vassalizing these guys. Could go to war with Asturias as well, but that costs piety, which is why I'm avoiding that direction. Alright, here's what we'll do. We'll go to war with Valencia first, take a couple of their counties, and then we'll go to war with Shenshir. And hopefully by the time we're done that war, you know, we'll be doing pilgrimages and stuff, and we'll turn back and vassalize Valencia. I think that makes sense. I think that works. I think that works. So, to war we go. And of course, since this is the first war we're declaring, gotta enjoy the music in full force, right? Because it is such glorious music. It is such glorious music. But yes, to war we go. We will crush them. These guys are not a threat. To war we go. God, it's so good. It's so good. I mean, for me, personally, never gets old. If y'all are tired of me focusing on it, let me know. But for me, it never gets old. Let's actually, as the soldiers are coming together, we should probably hold court. And as you asked in chat as well, we should take a look at what's going on over here. I mean, you know, Greek Vasconia seems to be doing all right. There's some infighting going on, but it's not like Serbia or the Byzantines have declared war on us or anything. I'm actually surprised at that. And should the Byzantine Empire come for us, I think we'll actually stand and defend ourselves. They're not very powerful. They have the one ally, Bulgaria, also not very powerful. I think we'd be able to fight them off. So, feeling actually pretty good about Spanish Vasconia, or sorry, Greek Vasconia. Feeling pretty good about that, legit. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and hold court. See what the people have to say as we dive into another war. Yeah, what? Oh, I guess because it's a bunch of emotes. That's why I got held for review. That's wild. Loving the drum in them. Dom says, just keep an eye out for them hiring mercenaries. Yes, yes, very, very good point. When did the music get so good? Dude, with every DLC, they're just stepping it up even more and more. I do absolutely love it. I do absolutely love it. Alright, it will cost me some prestige, but that's okay. We have to do this every once in a while. Let's go ahead and hear petitioners. Even that music. Fantastic. It only gets old when the northern armies are landing. Fair, fair, fair. Better a Greek Vasconia than a Basque Greececonia? Dear Lord Esteban. Oh boy. Music swelled from the camps of masses gathered to follow their king to victory once more. He set out his expansion plans to his generals. The plan was a good plan. They drank in the music and wine. That's beautiful, Shaibus. I like that quite a bit. That's quite nice. I like it. But here we are, holding court. Sitting on my throne, I gesture for my guards to open the doors of the hall. A stream of people file in, some lining up in front of my throne, while others move out of the way so they can simply observe the proceedings. After several moments, all movement in the chamber has ceased. All faces turn towards mine expectantly. In front of me, I count 3 petitioners lined up in an orderly row, waiting for me to call on them. Gesture for the first in line to approach. As soon as it is turned to speak, the agitated man in front of me screams, "The end is nigh!" The signs are clear and everywhere. The people of the county of Thessaliotis know it all as well. Disorder, bandits, thieves, violence, and the disappearance of justice among men. The day of judgment is upon us. There is only one way for us to be saved. Mortify the flesh and pour blood for your salvation. Repent now, for the day is nigh. Jeez, salvation must be achieved through every means, I say, gaining a great deal of piety, but also becoming a flagellant and stressing out because I'm cynical. That is not as tempting as it is because of the piety. That is not worth it. Also, we don't subscribe to his faith, let alone our own current faith, so I don't think we'll be doing that. We could say nonsense, burn this raving heretic, Enico de la Roya? Oh boy, I'm butchering that for sure. Dude's of course a flagellant, but also, you know, compassionate and honest. Yeah, this guy, I think this guy's got to burn. Take this fool out of my sight. No, 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 he's clearly a heretic. Nonsense! Burn this raving heretic who would spread disorder in the realm. Frighten the masses. Burn him at the stake. A different way to gain piety. Mayor Malfrida, who has clearly been working herself up about something, greets me. My king. The dogs of Blay think they're better than us, she spews, cracking their haughty jokes each market day. Mayor Yaropolk, the false knave, needs to be put in his place, and the foreign fools made to respect Agenais, the leading city of Gascogne. But Blay is the nicer town, I can say. The county of Bordeaux gains favored town. I do like Bordeaux. Agenais is undoubtedly preferable, which gives the county of Agen favored town instead. Again, Bordeaux is home, right? Bordeaux was the capital back in my grandfather's day. So there's that. You will stop this foolishness. Where did it begin? I can say a diplomacy challenge, and I will stop them from being rivals, and I will gain civic admiration. That is best for us as a steward, you know? So there's that. Bold words, but we'll settle this with action. I don't think I'll make them duel. I think there's no value in having them duel. Or you waste my time with petty disputes. No, I don't think I would say that. I don't think I would say that. I mean, I guess I might say that. I am arbitrary. Doesn't feel right, though. No, you will stop this foolishness. Where did it begin? I still think it's foolish, but it needs to be solved. Now, Morgaine, wasn't I just told that it was a hard G? It is Ajin. I was saying Ajin all along, and then I maybe I misunderstood a comment from earlier. I thought it was Ajin because yeah, French, right? You will stop this foolishness. Where did it begin? Oh, I actually managed to settle the dispute. I did not think that would happen. They're no longer rivals, and again, this is best for us for making money, even though, you know, Harji was a different town? Was it? Damn. I guess. Oops. How did that happen? Rioja. Yes, I've heard the name before. So in the back of my mind, I was like, I know how to say this, but I couldn't get my mouth to cooperate with my brain there. Rioja. Hopefully I said that correctly. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, Morgaine. Okay, gotcha. Okay, I did misunderstand earlier. So Périgueux is a hard G, butchering that, but Agen is Agen. Okay, good. Cool. All right, thank you. Now, what is this frightful peasant doing here? He strolls all too close before a guard steps between us. Ooh, he backs off with a wink, laughing through scant teeth. Your lordness, I'm come here from Zuera with a matter of great import. His eyebrows undulate. You see, King, our mason has been carrying on with the washwoman's sister's cousin. The old village is in uproar. And this since 7 moons back, or we're at 8. He strokes his chin. Oh my dear lord. You're a fool. My fool. Okay, you don't say. Please go on. I gain common touch. Vassals are upset at me, but the folk appreciate me, and I also get stressed out. Or how did this man get in? For real. I gain highfalutin. Vassals like me, the people don't. Commoners mocked, reduces development growth. I mean, it's kind of tempting. Who is this Obeko fellow? Just a wandering fool, it seems. A giant, not a very good one, not a capable warrior or anything. Doesn't look very ugly. It's unfair. Gluttonous, ambitious, and honest. What is he wasting my time with? How did this man get in? How did this man get in? Maybe I should make him my court jester. I'll have to pay him a salary. But what does it do for us? Court grandeur change goes from 10% to 20. That's not bad. Court grandeur bonus is +2. That's not bad. Possibility of stress relieving events. That's not bad either. And it's a low salary. You know, I am arbitrary. Why is the frog a sign about this? I think it's a toad. My French used to be all right, but I haven't spoken it in so long. My accent's gone terribly wrong, terribly sideways. But yes, you are a fool. My fool. As the last petitioner departs, various courtiers follow them out of the room, having business to attend elsewhere. Others remain, talking amongst themselves about the recent proceedings. Soon the ceremonial formality of the proceedings is dropped away entirely, with the hum and bustle of normal courtly life taking its place. My business here is done. Now, my business continues at the frontier. To war we march. We'll be fine. We'll be more than fine. This should be a quick war. Oh. Hang on. What are you doing? What are you doing? Get out of here. Wait, our commander, we have a better one for sure. Ismaili. I don't know why he's not, like, put in charge automatically. We're not going to catch them, are we? Nope. Try and get that. Whoa, chances are even. Chances are even. Oh, their men-at-arms counter ours that bad? That is rough. That's actually kind of concerning, I'm not going to lie. What men-at-arms do you have? All those archers, I think, are causing us trouble. I mean, I could try and hang tight and increase the size of our armored footmen, perhaps. We don't have any cavalry. Cavalry is usually good at shutting down archers, right? Do we have room? We do not have room. Light footmen, counter heavy infantry. I do wonder if I should bolster some of these guys. It's a lot of heavy infantry on their side. A lot of light infantry as well. Why don't we? Why don't we have the money? We should be spending it on some things. Increase you, and you know what? Increase you as well. Expensive, yes, but a worthwhile expense. I wish I'd done that before I went into this war. Why do we have Vikings? You know what? I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure how and where and when we got Bondi, but we did. We did. Now let's move over to the side over here and wait until our men-at-arms grow in number a little bit. Queen Ivanka has become pregnant. Excellent, excellent. Move in, try and bait these guys into where? Here? Sure, let's do that. Yeah, I'm actually a little concerned about that. We're twice their size, but as I've said before, like, numbers aren't the key indicator of who's going to win. I think it was probably because of Bertold, yeah, but he was a vassal. He wasn't... We were never Norse ourselves. Bloodstained cloth, crow's feathers, strange smelling concoctions. This is the evidence presented to me by a group of villagers from Agen as proof that Maria has been practicing witchcraft in her hut on the outskirts of their village. The villagers claim her evil works must be the cause of their poor harvest and are calling for her execution. The evidence is circumstantial. Release her, or I can have her burned for her crimes against God. Or what you say? I could use a new advisor. Are you worth anything? I mean, her learning is good. She's a genius. I don't think she's a witch. I don't think she's a witch at all, and I think she can actually... Oh, okay. Oh, she is plagued by hallucinations, delusions, and disorganized thoughts. The cost to piety. God, that hurts. God, that hurts. But alas, I have goals to accomplish. And if this will bring me, you know, grace before the very God I wish to abandon, I suppose you must burn for your crimes against God. Oh, it hurts to lose a genius like that. Hurts to lose a genius like that. How much piety do we actually need? Oh, the Iniga dynasty banner was destroyed. It wasn't one that we cared for anyway. Though I should keep an eye on our artifacts. Probably repair some of these. Repair the Corona and Sony. Yes. 50 years is okay. The toy boat, we're still... I'm going to wait until an hour has passed from when the vote started to make a decision. It's actually a really tight vote. It's a really tight vote. So that's kind of wild. Let's go ahead and take a look at our court. That's fine. As long as the Vasconia house and dynasty banners are okay, and they are very much okay. All these books are okay. This hide, I'm kind of tempted to repair as well. Oops, put you back up there. This is the Al-Andalus banner that's up. What is our situation here? I wish I could see... There we go. Oh, give me the timeline. Give me the timeline. Artifact details. Nope. Yeah, I'd like that. That number means nothing to me, you know? Let's go ahead and repair it, though. Kind of expensive, but it's a nice thing to have. I'll pay to repair. Yes, repair. Good. I think the other one might need repairing as well, but maybe hold off on that. Money's looking a little tight right now. Hold off on that. I could bring in some allies, I suppose. I do have these guys over here, right? The people of Galicia. Not Asturias, Galicia. Go ahead and drag you in. Call to war. 150 prestige. We got plenty. Yes, let's bring them in. They're the closest, I think. I mean, Italy is kind of close as well, I suppose. They'll be here quickly enough. And then we'll be fine. Good call there. Good call there. That banner was conquered by our father in the first war against Al-Sark. True, true. But, you know, some things, sometimes you gotta let the past die, right? The men of Galicia will join. Excellent. Not too fussed about the, what's it called? About that banner. A little sad to see it go, but not too sad about it. A child of my dynasty, another daughter. Since the little one is part of the de Vasconia dynasty, she should be blessed with a good name. Let's see some good Basque names. Onika, Nunya, Joanna, Onika, Azibella. It sounds a little Italian, but I guess they're common roots, right? Let's go with that. May you grow strong and wise, my not very intelligent child. Damn it. Can ask my head of faith for gold. Tempting, but it costs me piety. Powerful vassals expect council positions. Of course they do. Declare wars. I'm well aware. Usurping the kingdom of Aquitaine again. That costs gold. We'll hold off on that. I'll keep that available, though. Get rid of that. Yeah, leave it at that. Cool. Just wanted to reduce the notification count. These guys are, funnily enough, not coming down to attack us. That is a surprise. And yeah, that fox has been on a bit of a trip. Been around, eh? It's been around. Just a little bit. Alliance expired with Lothe... Oh, no. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Hang on a second. Who did we betroth? Surely your heir has replaced... okay, I gotta look into this. But first... Folks, you guys have beat me to it. I see the E's and the banners going up already as Cleo Pluck joins in as the latest channel member now, joining in as a knight. Thank you so very much. As I said a few times already today, I'll say it again, of course. It really helps support the channel, keeps these streams viable and possible. So thank you very much. A warm welcome, folks, with those banners and E's I'm already seeing in chat. Love to see it. A warm welcome to Cleo Pluck, our latest channel member. Thank you so very much, buddy. Appreciate it greatly. Appreciate it greatly. It's beautiful to see in chat. All right, let's on the topic of beautiful things. What has happened to our beautiful alliance here? You are. Can we? Surely we are able to keep ourselves friends. This is unfortunate. I might have to break this betrothal. Because who are you? Are you truly nobody to the current king of Italy? You are. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Yeah, no, my heir is not going to marry a nobody. I'm not going to murder her, but I will break this betrothal. King... Yeah, of course. The current king of Italy will lose some opinion of me because they're family members. But if they're close family members, then why am I not able to use that to my advantage? Savoy... They're not that close family members. They're just distant family members. It is what it is. We got to break the betrothal. This is a useless marriage at this point. That hurts. That's expensive as far as prestige is concerned, and they might never even consider realigning. So what we'll do first... Got to be clever about this. Where's my new daughter? Didn't I just have a new daughter? Where did she go? What the hell? Anyway, we can find a spouse for you by alliance power. Any Italian options? No, right? No. Kingdom of France is an option. That's not bad, actually. And Al-Andalus, but I don't think I want to ally with them. They're going to be a target in the very near future. Damn. Lotharingia. We're already allied with Lotharingia, even though they abandoned us in the previous war. Yeah, I think, what does the Kingdom of France look right now? 2200. Not bad. She's the king's aunt. Oh, it was my sister's daughter, was it? Oh. Oh, okay. How did I miss that? Fair enough, fair enough. Yes, marrying out of my religion costs piety. I gotta keep that in mind. Make sure I don't marry any Orthodox or Ashari individual. Okay, so we cannot ally with Italy. What I was thinking was I'd ally with Italy and then break the betrothal. And so even though the king would be upset at me, he would have already accepted another betrothal. But that doesn't seem to be an option right now. We can keep them betrothed for now. We have, what, 12 years to break this betrothal, 12 years for the King of Italy to have a child, and then we can perhaps push something through. If I arrange a marriage between you and my daughter... Oh, that's a pathetic alliance. No. I'm not interested in that. Oh, yeah, you're right. Azibella is my niece. You're right. Okay, fair enough. That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. We'll settle that. We'll settle that. Can we sacrifice the Pope? I mean, not yet. Not yet, but I'm sure eventually it'll be an option. We're looking to seek indulgences. We're actually looking to give him some money in exchange for piety. It's also weird to me because we're trying to get rid of the faith. Exotic arms. What is this now? Along with their strange goods, merchants bring tall tales from distant lands, unverifiable, full of wonder. A group of Greek peddlers purport to have brought Soninke objects, said to have come from the faraway court of a great ruler, Magan Beranin of Takrur, no less. Anatolios, the leading trader, grins darkly. This unique armor could be yours. For a special price, of course, great king. A likely yarn indeed. I look to Saxo for guidance. It is certainly no fake, my liege. This work is indeed Takruri and of high quality. The owner of Soninke Mail sounds interesting and foreign and exotic. It's expensive, but we're at war, and war means prisoners and ransoms and loot. I suppose we could afford it. Fetch my coin purse. The armor is splendid. Prowess +3 and friendly fatal casualties -3%. That is actually not too shabby. That is not too shabby. Put that on. Yeah. I will not change my actual outfit. I'll probably wear that when presenting myself in specific circumstances. That's not too bad. Very expensive. Counters my hunchback and then some. Yeah, now I have 9 months of money. It was a terrible idea. I shouldn't have done that. I should not have done that. Yes, it would have been... Yeah, oh, yeah, definitely timeless. As far as gaining piety, going on a pilgrimage is worth more, like bang for your buck, than seeking indulgences for sure. Despite our best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover any secrets at Duchess Asona's court. If there's anything, we shall find it. Come on, one more try. Allies are arriving. We got to end this war as quickly as possible. We've taken Sheikh Mohammed's son as prisoner. Go ahead and ransom you for nothing. You have no money? You don't. You have negative money. Oh, that's not ideal. Send you into Burhana, I'm guessing, is how you say that? With the Valaya here, let's go ahead. A curse undone. The twists and turns of fate have not always been to my advantage. God knows that I was cursed the day I met Violent. Today, however, that curse has been lifted. Fate has smiled upon me and brought that vile spawn of hell to her grave. Not one day too soon. I think an old bully of mine, perhaps. An old bully of mine. What would I consider the hardest start in Crusader Kings 3? There is a kingdom in India which no longer exists in this playthrough. If you watch my video called, it's like 10 Great Starts in Crusader Kings 3, the first one, there's 3 of them, but the first one I released, there's a kingdom in here whose name escapes my mind right now. It is a small kingdom, a small county, very, very difficult start. Very fun if you can pull it off. I think that might be the hardest. I got to think about that question a bit more, but immediately that one comes to mind, and I forget the name now. I do wonder if I should ally with France, use them to crush Aquitaine. The irony is, of course, that we once were, French vassal. We are the ones who weakened France back in the day. Well, West Francia, I guess they were called at the time. But it's kind of interesting to see. Also, Normandy is quite strong, taking chunks of Brittany, it looks like. Interesting. Bedford still exists. I find it hilarious that Bedford is a petty kingdom here. That's priceless. Now what do we have here? Lovers. Oh, while performing her duties as my spy master, Judith has uncovered a secret held by Mayor Nuno of Cardona. He has taken my vassal, Duchess Asona, as a lover. Who can even say how it happened? But the sheer disgrace for them both, if this became known, this is very useful to know. See, now I can get a hook, which I can use potentially to kill the Duchess of Barcelona. Duchess Asona's lover. So should I could blackmail. If he accepts my blackmail, I'll get a weak hook on him. Or I could blackmail the Duchess and have a strong hook on her. Obviously, that doesn't help me kill her, but not bad. And she is married to the guy I actually want to kill, who's my actual rival. So maybe I should blackmail her instead. 100 watchers strong. True that. Good spot, Mason. Absolutely. Glad y'all are joining in today. Appreciate it. I hope you're having a beautiful, beautiful day. Hope you're having a good time with the stream. And as Shade Wolf says, yeah, folks, if you're enjoying the stream, hit that like button. Got over 100 people watching, about 80 likes. You know, if you're having a good time, hit the like button. Lets me know and lets me keep a track of what I should do on the channel, what people enjoy and or not enjoy, I suppose. But yes, let's blackmail the Duchess herself. A strong hook is no joke. A strong hook is no joke. Come on. 100% chance she'll accept. Beautiful. Let's go for it. If she declines, I'll be very shocked. Let's see what she says. And then we can use her to kill, again, our actual rival. Also a knight of mine, and not our worst knight, actually. But we don't like him. I can't do it until 9:33 next year. That's not far. It's not far. And on the topic of things we can do, I should be able to commission an artifact. I need money. All right, let's hope this war brings us some good wealth. That's exactly the plan, Seamus. Yes, we're going to blackmail her, and that's worked out perfectly. And we're going to use that hook now to kill our rival. Absolutely. Absolutely. All part of the plan. It's all coming together. All right, speed time up a little bit. Going a little too slow here. Past question. Yeah, see, I told you, Judith. Keep looking for those secrets. Knew I was right. And a spouse is a powerful tool to have in a scheme. I'm going to stop that siege from going through, and hopefully our allies will come with us. And now I have my daughter. That's what was throwing me off, because I had Ivanka was pregnant. Brave and strong, words cannot describe my love for you. What is a good name? Andregatto? Ooh, there we go. Quick and hunchback. A true Vasconian. A true Vasconian. Leonor Aurea Ximena? Teach me the ways. Munia, I do like the name Munia. It sounds very cute. Belasquita, Elvira, Kisilo, Elizabeth. Ah, yeah. How can I say no to Elizabeth? Do we already have another one? We don't. All right, Elizabeth, it shall be. May you grow to be strong and wise, my daughter. And in comes Surreal Beliefs with a super chat. Thank you very much, buddy. Bask in the glory of the party. Appreciate it. Extra, because of the punnage, of course. Thanks, bud. I mean, you know this as well as I do. It really helps support the stream and the channel and everything. Thank you very much, Surreal Beliefs. Yeah, I mean, that's some good wordplay too, buddy. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Elizabeth is a great name, isn't it? In this house, we love Elizabeth. For those who are unaware, folks who are newer to the channel, perhaps, I have a pet rabbit named Elizabeth, an absolute cutie. That's the rabbit I was talking about when I mentioned if you want to see pictures of an adorable rabbit, you can follow me on Twitter. I do love the name. I do love the name. Didn't you have a bonus versus archers? Quick and always keeping our head down. Oh my goodness. I was like, what do you mean always keeping our... And then I realized you're talking about the goddamn hunchback trait. I mean, for real, that's going to stay throughout this entire playthrough, isn't it? We should be fine here. Our knight was wounded. I mean, most of our knights are more likely to be wounded than to wound. Let's be fair. Let's be fair. Yeah, surreal stuff is great. Yeah, if you guys like Crusader Kings, Surreal Beliefs does a lot of very story-driven Crusader King stuff. He's done a lot of story-driven Bannerlord stuff as well. Yeah. I'd like to say, I mean, this is coming from one side, but I imagine Cyril won't have an issue with me saying this. But yeah, we got along great. Through the night. Elizabeth is queen. Indeed she is. Indeed she is. Mayor, Yarapolk is increased in marshal. Good. Okay, this is. I was hoping that our commander or our marshal, sorry, would be able to improve our commanders, like before before we start to actually feel the pain of having terrible commanders and knights and stuff. My marshal, Mayor Akab, has been showing off a promising new recruit. He may not be of as noble stock as you, my liege, but on my name I swear that Guifre is someone you would want on your side. Alright, Guifre. He's actually one of the leaders in this space. Well, that name, not him specifically, but that name belongs to somebody who is actually one of the rulers in this space. I forget which start. I mean, he seems alright, 15 prowess compared to some of the others we have. Very well. Guifre shall serve me, indeed. Good spot, good find. I don't mind. Mayor Juvet of Marveillol has accused my cousin Duke Vela of having had, an extramarital affair with his lover Esclarmonda. How could he defile the sanctity of his marriage? Oh no. This is gonna hurt my level of devotion, god damn it. I mean, it'll hurt my level of devotion, but it won't hurt my piety. So I should be okay. This is my cousin, who I fought to defend. I don't think he's also a friend of mine. These accusations are not but malice and lies. Who are you, Mayor Gervais? Get out of here. Get out of here, you literal bastard. These accusations are not but malice and lies. Yeah, hurts our piety. But that's okay. That's okay. It hurts our level of devotion. Ooh, a gift. A gift. Greetings, my sensible liege. Please accept this humble gift. It is not much, but I hope it is of use to our continued friendship. Count Abdul Wahad of Galat Ayub, my steward, my vassal, and my knight. Were you skimming a little off the top, or is this truly a gift? 150 gold is no joke. I accept your gift, of course. Yo, we've had some really good vassals this playthrough. I've been gifted so much money from our vassals throughout this playthrough. It's rather wild. I've not seen it before. Oh, and Wickle's dropping the social links in chat as well if you do want to follow me on Twitter. Or, of course, join the fantastic Discord, which is fantastic because of all the fantastic people within. My brother has created a cadet branch. How could you? Vasconia Lizier? How could you? I understand. It is from envy, I suppose. I'm jealous of the strength we wield. It is what it is. We're still the head of the actual dynasty, so it's all good. CK3 is the gift that keeps on giving? Yeah, it's true, baby. It's true. I really want to get into potentially doing some like VOD playthroughs as well. I mentioned this a couple of sessions ago. That's still top of mind. I just gotta fine tune my approach. And actually, I've been talking to Surreal about that on the topic of Surreal. But yeah, I just gotta figure out exactly how I want to approach it. I've got some plans though. Fua has charmed yet another vassal. I stumble upon my vassal, Mayor Melfrida, crouching beside my dog, Fua, vigorously scratching her stomach. This dog of yours is quite the charmer, my lord. She is such a good girl. Indeed. Now, what is this? A new situation has appeared. What is going on with Obeko, our court jester? A good joke for me, perhaps? Is he? He's a giant. I forgot he was a giant. Holy crap. He truly is. Excellent. Veal cutlets, my favorite. Obeko bellows merrily, gorging himself as the servant desperately steadies the serving tray. Oh, my beloved entremont, you truly are delectable, Yadranka says with a singing voice. Now this is what life is all about. Servants, more refined hypocrites. Now, Ivanka demands. It would appear that my courtiers are enjoying themselves. Okay, I could try and form a friendship with Obeko, stressing me out, but he'll have a better opinion of me. I can try and form a friendship with Yadranka, who I forget exactly what she did. Her name has been important in the past, but again, stressing me out because I'm temperate. Or save some drink for me, Ivanka. It is best shared with friends. Ivanka as in my wife. Closer to forming a friendship with my wife is maybe worth the stress. Or I should just let them be. Perhaps I should just let them be. You know, the king gets involved and all of a sudden it changes the dynamic. Everyone feels like they have to like serve me and stuff. It's not really my vibe, right? Again, I'm temperate, so clearly it's not really my vibe. So, yeah, I should let them be. Mason Berry says, came for the helpful videos, stayed for the lives, zoo builds, and entertainment. Thanks, PE. I really appreciate the kind word. It really... I appreciate that greatly. Thank you so very much. And yes, the chat is okay too. Y'all are fantastic. I am blessed with with the best community I have ever seen. Thank you also very much for being a part of that. But yes, let's let these folks be. Let them have their good time. Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting to jump. Oh, what's going on here? If I wasn't in the middle of a war, I'd perhaps increase my my lodgings and servants. But for now, we'll leave it be. Still first in the world, baby. Still first in the world. Get out of here, dating site. Not a dating site. I don't understand how YouTube has still not solved some of these bots and stuff. Yeah, Fua has been a very good girl. Bertel's betrayal hurt a lot. He was a good vassal. And then he turned into, yes, a very rabid dog. He was problematic since the beginning. Ooh. While performing her duties as my spy master, Judith has uncovered a secret held by my vassal Duchess Asona. Disputed heritage. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Unbelievable. Indeed. What is, I can actually take her title away. She has 5 titles, though. I don't think that's worth much. I can imprison her and then take her titles away one by one. No, again, I need her to help kill this guy, who I cannot yet kill. Next year? Oh, this year. July of this year. Good stuff. Good stuff. And we should be able to afford a pilgrimage after this war as well, hopefully. And I should also be able to commission a book. Piety is getting there. It's getting there. This war is won. The siege is won. Excellent. Nothing else to gain over here. Better off disbanding this army and, you know, hopefully recovering from the expense there. Oh, I don't like to look at that. But yes, let's end this war. 16 months, that was a short war. But yes, let's end it. Take these titles, gain fame, gain prestige, yep, enforce demands. Good stuff. Heartless, he calls me. May Allah destroy your house. You're a much greater foe than I imagined. In order to put an end to this bloodshed, I will comply with your demands. So be it. Soon you will be my vassal, and you'll stop worshipping Allah. Small harbor has been constructed in Ipuskoa. Wow, that time went by pretty fast, didn't it? Hopefully our income starts to look a little bit better. Maybe I over-invested in my men-at-arms. They're currently recovering, which is, of course, why it's such a big hit. A little worrying, I'm not going to lie. A little worrying. There we go. Okay, good. Whew. I knew we were going to end up at positive, but I wasn't sure how much. If Streamlabs mutes emoji spam, it mutes the bot after 3 messages. Then Shader and Anymod can hide them on the channel for good. Oh, interesting. Usually I myself or yeah, Shade Wolf or whoever is, whichever moderator's around at the time, goes in and hides them and does effectively the same. But the muting, I did not know that. That was a very quick war. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. I could take all of her titles. I could. Because I have a strong hook. It would keep coming back. I could reduce her to being a mere count, right? Just by taking the duchy. Let me check, actually. If I revoke... they're under siege. Okay, well, we'll wait until their war is done, I suppose. But what is this now? Inspired person can be sponsored. What's their inspiration? They want to make a sculpture. This is the first inspiration that's come through. I wanted to get a book in, and I also want to go on a pilgrimage. I could perhaps do some border raids, right? That's a good way to make some money. If I... The other thing I was thinking of is I could actually help other people in their wars to get some gold that way. Let's not forget, right? But no, if I were to... where are we? Declare war, border raid. I could make how much money here? 50 gold. It's so expensive to even go to war, you know? That's the problem. That's the problem. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I've been trying to be in the stream more often, but it's hard. Oh, there's no pressure at all, Shay Wolf. I mean, I appreciate when you're able to make it, and otherwise, you know, I can always dive in. I appreciate it greatly. I mean, mostly I enjoy having the company, right? Yeah, the vote currently is 50-50. So I've not pulled the trigger on the vote because it's literally right down the middle. With how many votes? That's with 102 votes. We're still at 50-50. That is kind of wild, actually. That's impressive. That's impressive. Yeah, war, some border raids. Ooh, we have these guys as well. We could do a border raid against them. I wonder how much they're actually worth. Declare a war, border raid. 50 gold. That'll be easy money. 50 gold here. We don't want to go to war with Asturias because that costs piety. We wouldn't even have to raise our whole army, just our levies, really, to crush these guys. Though they could raise some mercenaries, I suppose. Not a bad idea. Of course, we have a truce with these guys, so nothing there. Can I... Are you in my... No, you're not my prisoner. What about our prisoners, actually? Money is looking a little tighter than I would like, I'll be completely honest with you. Can I ransom you for money? No. How about you for money? No. I wish you would actually tell me if it's for money or not. Because if it's not, I don't actually care right now. No, no money to be gained here. Oh, Ismail got even better. Reckless? Okay, I don't know about that being better necessarily. And Queen Ivanka has increased her learning even further. Oh, good stuff. That'll actually accelerate our fascination 40 years now. Great. Yeah, border raiding for money is a good source of income. It actually, like, 50 gold for these, like, small, tiny wars is not a bad trade. In which case, I could invest in this sculpture. It would be nice, I think, to take advantage of the first opportunity we've actually gotten. It'll delay our pilgrimage a bit. It'll delay our book a bit. But maybe with these border raids, we'll be able to offset the cost. I say we do it. I say we do it. Barthélemy de Champlit, I suppose. This is the best guess I've got. Let's go for it. Yeah. I will sponsor your inspiration. What kind of a person are you? Oh. Don't know if I trust him, but I'll sponsor your inspiration. I have faith in you for some reason. Oh, only 50 gold. I was thinking it'd be 100, but sure, I'll sponsor this. Good stuff. Let's see how it goes. And again, just as a reminder, events might come through that will drain more of our wealth. So we'll see how that ends up playing out, I suppose. But yes, a border raid against Al-Urqub. I could also just take the territory. But I'm in no rush. I'm in no rush for more territory. Let's go ahead and, yes, border raid. Get the 50 gold, the 35 fame, all good stuff. Hopefully a building doesn't get destroyed because this will eventually be my territory. Declare that war. No need to wait for the music this time. We've already had it once today. 1,300 with an ally. I think our levies are 2,600. We should be okay with just our levies. Hopefully. We might disband... Why do we have 500 Bundi? At least they're good fighters when the winter comes, I suppose. But yeah, let's try it. Let's do this. Declare this war. God, the music is so good. I just immediately started bobbing my head and just jamming. Raise local army. I do not need my knights or anything in here. Keep our costs down, basically. Hopefully. These guys are raising theirs. Ours raise a little bit slower because they're coming from farther parts of the realm, I suppose. And what is this? Mittens finding secrets. Meow. I look down to see that my cat Mittens has dropped a scroll at my feet, sealed in my knight Mogan's distinct style. Giving into curiosity, I skim the text. The murder I committed weighs on me, and... Ooh, who are you? Just a knight of mine? Just a knight of mine. The world doesn't need to know. We've all got, you know, skeletons in our respective closets, in our armoires. I know his secret. If I need it ever, I can blackmail him and get a hook on him. To think that he was hiding such a thing. Ooh. Yeah, see, they've got some mercenaries. Alright, looks like we do actually need to raise everybody here. Should have just taken it. Should have just taken it. We might have to pull back from here if they decide to get aggressive. Which, if the AI was a little bit smarter, they would do. They would push in right now and disrupt my gathering of troops. Yeah, I should have expected them to get some mercenaries. That's okay. It's okay. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I'm not too fussed. I probably could have taken it, but I think eventually they'll be conquered by somebody else, and we'll do a border, like a struggle clash or whatever it's called, and get that territory. You know what I mean? Like, we'll get it eventually anyway. That's not my priority. My priority right now is that piety. I want to get that done. Now, what is this? Someone to impress. Lately, my efforts to impress have fallen flat. My friendship with Countess Nunya is still standing on shaky ground, but it's a mess. However, I've got a brilliant idea. I'll have my knight, Barthélemy, add a dedication to the masterpiece he's making. The flattered dedicatee will be deeply touched by my generosity and munificence, and will have no choice but to like me more. Countess Nunya, who are you to me? My cousin, I suppose. Why do I care so much? Why do I care so much? She would become my friend, gains an opinion of me, improved opinion of me. It seems a little strange, I'll be honest, but it is coming from myself, you know? Yeah, if you raise your entire army for them, yeah, a lot of the time you don't have to. This time I got unlucky because they hired mercenaries. But yeah, if you go in with a cheap fragment or fraction of your army and you get 50 gold or however much, sometimes it's a bit lower, it's not a bad deal. Not a bad deal. And yeah, Mittens has been an excellent spy master, hasn't she? Alright, I'll find... No, find Tununia. Because again, this entire, like, monologue is an internal monologue, so very well. She is of our family, of our house, of our family, of our dynasty, so very well. That seems wrong, you know? That seems wrong. No, I'll find other ways to impress whomever I want. That doesn't... Because, hey, you know what? I'm also arbitrary. I'm flip-flopping. Yeah, I'll find other ways. It's going to be in my court. If I was going to gift it to her, but she's just a count. She's not a queen or anything. It just doesn't make any sense to me. This doesn't make any sense to me. Ogan is now a military engineer. Marshal increased as well. Excellent. Yeah, now it's costing us some money. As long as the war doesn't last too long. And then it becomes a net negative, right? This might have been a mistake. But if I should be able to win it quickly enough. How much longer? 3 months left for them to finish gathering. Jeez. I mean, I'm fortunate they haven't marched out. Let's go ahead with the 3600. Yeah, that's good enough. Swap in our better commander, Ismail. Yeah, we should almost certainly win this battle. As long as the war doesn't last 5 months, we'll be okay. As far as the net gains are concerned. And what I can probably do is I'll put away my men-at-arms after this victory is won. Our knight was wounded. Ismail was wounded. Are you for real right now? Saxo gained organizer. I love training commanders. It's just so much character building, you know? Alright. Victory is ours. Good stuff. Go ahead and let them arrive, or actually stay put here. Split off new army. Get all of you... You can stay. Select you. Send you back. And this 2028 can push down. Because again, these guys are going to retreat now, right? So we should be okay. How far are you retreating to? Who knows? I'm wondering how many of these guys I should keep raised. Just in case. Just in case. Silu's non-believer secret has been uncovered. Okay, let's go ahead and stop finding secrets here now. Let's find secrets at Subrarbra instead. Just in case there's a few more. Enemy combatants captured. Excellent. Can I ransom you, hopefully, for some money? Nice. That's the extra income you make as well. Already this war has gone from being worth 50 gold to being worth 80. Excellent. He's just a steward. Send you off, or send the ransom request off, I suppose. Keep it going. Win this siege. I forget how much loot there is to make here. Another 19. Not bad. So, what? This war is worth 99 gold. Let's go ahead and disband these guys. It'll take 4 months if we need them back, but hopefully it'll balance out our costs a little bit. There we go. Much better. Oh, Are you for real right now? Are you for real? Of all the things that could have happened, this guy had to die, I'm guessing, in battle of his wounds? Are you for goddamn real? Disaster. Barthélemy, my beneficiary, has passed away. He died from his internal injuries before he could fulfill my dream. Now I'll never know what kind of masterpiece he could have created. 50 gold down the drain. What an absolute tragedy. Yeah, he was wounded in battle and then he died from those wounds, and I lost 50 gold. Cursed indeed. Cursed indeed. Local army. Raise local army works only if you have multiple raising points. Yes. I keep forgetting I only have the one. I'm so used to already having multiple. Keep slipping my mind. Alright, how long will this take? 6 months. 6 months. Wonder if that retreating army will return and how they'll stack up against me. I do have my knights here. We're well enough supplied. I don't think I need allies for this war. I don't need to spend that prestige needlessly. Ooh, despite our best efforts, we haven't found anything. If there's anything, we shall find it. Come on. Keep at it. Keep at it. These guys are coming back. 2,100 strong, eh? Just going to see if I were to intercept them. It won't tell me. Oh, chances are even. Chances are even. I don't know if I like that. Okay, let's try this. I would probably have been better off just keeping everybody here. Gonna come through, chances are even. Go ahead and send you through. Keep raising. Hopefully that'll tip the balance in our favor. A little worried about this battle. A little worried. Come on, reinforcements, come through, come through. I'm worried Ishmael is going to die. No! Why? Why has it got to be this way? Why has it got to be this way? There is rule. I should have forbidden him from being a knight, but I got cocky. I got cocky. Oh, this is disappointing. Bois has walked by my side for many years, and the passage of time does not spare dogs. As I kneel beside her, she starts wagging her tail slowly, but she cannot raise her head. I sit with her long into the night, petting her brown back until the tail stills. This hurts. A poor sweet fool, taken too soon. Could have been 20 years from now and it would still have been too soon. I could make sure that she is forever by my side, but I'll be honest, that feels very strange to me. Have her skinned and if this had been, what's it called? You know, when you have an animal and you stuff it, oh, what's it called? There's a term for it. I forget the term. If it was that, then I'd be like, okay, I understand, kind of. But to have just the hide, I don't think, yeah, it's kind of, yeah, creepy. Yeah, it feels wrong a little bit, right? I think we'll let her rest. We'll give her a taxidermy. Thank you very much, taxidermy. I don't know why I was skipping my mind completely. I was literally making taxidermy jokes a couple of days ago. Chuck Testa came up in a conversation with some friends, so the word was fresh on my mind too. But nonetheless, I think we let her rest, we give her a proper burial, and we accept that she was a huge part of our life, and she has moved on, and we will meet her again in heaven. I will miss you, Foy. Let's at least turn this war around, shall we? Come on now. Okay, good stuff. More reinforcements are coming. We gained a little bit of momentum with that initial set. If these guys arrive in time, then we can turn this entire battle around, and... Yes! Oh, yeah! That's what I'm talking about, baby! There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Victory is ours. Those reinforcements arrived right on time. Right on time. Merge armies. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Only 1,200 remain. Let's go ahead and split up new army. Get rid of our armored footmen and our Bondi. Let's do that. Keep some of them out and about. Disband the rest. That worked out nicely. Oh boy. That was cutting it real close. Real close. Oh man. I think we'll be okay now. I think I got a little too cocky there, as I can from time to time. Disband these guys though. We got lucky too because there was a 4-month timer on being able to get those soldiers back. But what is this? Support for integration. Change de jure drift progress of Duchy of Gascogne towards Kingdom of Gascogne by 15. Oh, nice. County and Gascogne gained endorsing integration for 10 years. Cool. Because again, we're trying to integrate the Duchy of Gascogne into our kingdom so that it becomes a, you know, like a permanent part of the Kingdom of Basque-King. It's taking its sweet time, but that was a little bonus to it, I suppose. I'll take it. I'll take it. All right. Let's win this siege. No prisoners taken from that battle, it seems. That's okay. I'm not sure, Karel, of the origin of the word, but I'm sure there's an etymology that makes it make sense. Very well. You know best. Let's go ahead and stop looking for secrets. Let's instead put you in charge of supporting schemes, and I think the time has come to pull the trigger on murdering. 5%. Oh, it's because he knows I've tried it before. But I've got your wife in my Got the hook on the wife. That should help me significantly. I think it's worth a shot. How much? What worse could happen? He'll be even more upset at me? It's literally impossible. No, let's begin this scheme. He's been a thorn in my side for far too long. His spy master will refuse. Oh, his court physician would be down. 60 gold is kind of expensive. What about his... It's because she's a duchess. Of course. She's not able to join, god damn it, because she's not in his court technically. All right. Court physician's not a bad pick. The spy master is a little too loyal. Will not harm my descendants. Oh, there's no way to shake that. Oh, that's rough. That might be a waste. That might be a waste. I mean, it's expensive is the concern there. Oh, man. Because, again, we're trying to save up money for the pilgrimage and stuff, right? Oh, I wish I'd realized. New stewardship prickly, so there's that. Go ahead and get organized muster rolls. Levy reinforcement rate increase, not bad. Popular figureheads next. Divided attention, increasing our domain limit. And then architect to wrap us off there. Good stuff. Bring me victory here, though. Yeah, money's looking all right in terms of how much this war is costing us per month. We'll be okay. It's related to the German word hot. That's where hide comes from. Interesting. And hot means... Does it just mean what hide means? Is it a direct one-to-one? I'm tempted to abort this this mission. Because the one thing that could happen is his kids would get upset as well. What a clever marriage. I don't like it. I don't like it. But yeah, his kids would get upset as well, which is why I'm tempted to abort that scheme. What do you guys think? 5% chance of success is really pathetic. It's really quite nothing. I think maybe I should abort it, but then we won't be able to try it again for another, what, 10 years or something. Counsel the murder and try a different way, yeah. See if I can't imprison him or something like that. Keep seeking secrets. That's too dangerous. Really unfortunate. 10 years I won't be able to try again. Yeah, no, it's just not worth the potential trouble it'll cause me for generations to come. Keep looking for secrets. She messed up a couple times already with Barcelona. Maybe she'll have some luck here. As additional payment in a recent trade, I find myself in possession of a large herd of cattle. I've been assured that the animals are of the highest quality, but the question of what should be done with them remains. Episcoa will prosper from the herd, giving development growth, or it's a beautiful herd, but it could be larger, giving us a large cattle herd. Or the hides will turn a nice profit, bring the cleaver. We are at war. We need that money for a variety of things. I have to make up for the lost investment in that sculpture. So yes, the hides will turn a nice profit, bring the cleaver. Kind of necessary, I think. Yeah, I can't blackmail him yet, Carol. I have no secrets on him, as far as memory serves. We have some secrets, but none... None in his court, sadly. None in his court. That war is done. Let's go ahead and take our earnings, right? Enforce our demands, take the 50 gold. Good stuff, good stuff. And potentially get even more gold out of a random destroyed building, but the 50 is good enough for now. Enforce our demands, victory is ours. Call me abhorrent all you want. Boom, good stuff. Go ahead and disband this army as well. Feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot better. Now, we could border raid against Shenshir as well. I don't think they can afford to raise any mercenaries, but we could border raid against them and gain 50 gold as well. And again, pick up some prisoners, right? That's always an option too. Ransom them. We've taken prisoners in this siege, actually, and they can be ransomed for 10 gold. I'll take it. And 2 others, actually. 2 others as well. Where are my prisoners? That's you. I guess I gotta wait until that one goes through first. And the siege itself got us 19 loot as well. See, so that's what I mean. The border raid is actually decently valuable. Like, where were we before that war started? And look where we are now. I'm feeling pretty good. Another ransom request over here. Yeah, no problem with that. I'll accept that. Good stuff, good stuff. Go ahead and see if we can't ransom you for another 10 gold. Go ahead. Yeah, and these guys I can't... Oh, nah, can't afford it. Not going to give them away for 1 gold. That would be foolish. But yeah, almost back to 300 gold. We were so far away, right? We were so far away. The vote shifted, yes, but just the 1%. I was really thinking we'd have a harder pull one way or another, you know? But we'll call it at the end of the stream. We're so close now. We'll call it at the end of the stream and see where that vote ends up. Now, what is this? Greetings, my impressive liege. My cousin, Basque-King, has come through. I have arrived in your ruin to pay homage to you, glorious king, as a show of my loyalty. I bring you rich gifts worthy of your majesty as a token of my goodwill and servitude. This duke was once a member of a faction that wanted to depose me, if memory serves me correctly. And then I protected his duchy from the animals of Aquitaine, and now he loves me. And now he loves me. Ooh, look at that. Show Duke Vela in at once. 50 gold he brings with him. I wait patiently on my throne for the arrival of Duke Vela, who is soon announced and ushered before me. He kneels in deference as attendants bring forth his gifts of coin and precious objects. The oath is taken, and scribes record his pledges to serve the kingdom of Vasconia. At last I bid the Duke arise, confirming my satisfaction and Vela's rights to lands he rules in my stead. I accept your generous gifts, Duke Vela. Look at that. 75 prestige, a little bit of grandeur. Oh, he gained 75. I gained 150. Hell yeah. And 50 gold. And of course, renown for the family. I accept your generous gifts. I love it. I love it. Keith, the vote is about... So we... our war with Aquitaine, close to its end-ish, I guess, we acquired a toy boat. We acquired a beautiful toy boat from, if I take a look at the details here, from Count Archambault. He was very upset at us having acquired the beautiful toy boat, and he decided to duel us for it. And we defeated him. Despite him being a better fighter, we defeated him and have held on to the toy boat. But then the decision came with what to do to the toy boat. Do we hand it off to our heir as a gift, and then perhaps our heir eventually reforges it into something that can be in the actual court, or do we reforge it ourselves and put it in the court right away? So it's between those two options. Whatever tells the better question mark story, I suppose. We're trying to figure out which way to go. God, that was what a story that was. What a story that was. PBX1, how's it going, buddy? Sorry if I missed you earlier, but I'm glad you can make it. And Miaulane says, yeah, hot just means skin. That's where hide comes from. I love it. I'm a decently sized nerd for etymology, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, shall we go on a pilgrimage? Can't until 9:37. Okay. Shall we commission a book? I think we should, right? Because with a book we get some piety. And how much piety do we need? We need 633 more. So a book should give us... I remember it gave us a decent amount. I forget exactly how much now. But it gave us a decent amount. And then we can go on a pilgrimage in 3 years' time, which isn't all that far away, really. 2.5 years more like... 3 years. It's more like 3 years. And then we should be good for championing the faith of the country Basque. Commission the artifact. Yes. Only costs 100. Choose for ourselves another book. We already own 2. What's a third? Yeah. As much as I would like to do something else as well, we have a goal to accomplish. We want to accomplish it in our lifetime, right? Revoke titles from the wife of your rival. Well, she's got like 5 titles, so that'll be difficult to get through all of them one by one. That's my concern. Even though we have the strong hook. It would take us some time, right? Basque-King has been very present this episode. Yeah, I do love to see him around. Just the name alone, oh, Esteban there. Wiktionary. Hide, Old English, heed, from Proto-West Germanic, hoodie, from Proto-Germanic hoodies, from Proto-Indo-European cutis, which is also Latin cutis, from Proto-Indo-European skew. Oh my goodness, to cover. Interesting. So the original meaning of the word for the etymology of hide meant to cover. What? But wait, hold on. Is that the right hide? Because that sounds like hide as in the verb to hide as opposed to the skin of an animal hide. You know what I mean? But let's go ahead and get this, a book on etymology perhaps. Hire a local artisan. That happened like right away. That Didn't ask me if I was sure or anything. We had the money though, so it's okay. Border raids against Shinshir, perhaps? Might not be a terrible idea. Bit more money to be made. Judith, keep going. Come on, keep it up. We also have the small harbor here. Oh, this was another thing you missed if you joined late, but we did build a small harbor. The promise has been fulfilled. We could upgrade this. 213 gold it'll cost. It'll increase our like wealth generation a little bit, of course, but don't know if it's worth the investment, because I need, again, that money for the pilgrimage and stuff, right? Pilgrimage is a ways away, but it's more the if there are further investments needed for the book, I want to make sure I have them on hand. And what is this? Mittens approaches me with yet another dead rat. The castle has never been this free of rodents before. Keep up the good work. Well done, Mittens. Secret finder, rat finder, love it. Floofa, thank you very much for subscribing. Hope you're enjoying the show. If you are, you know what to do. Hit that like button down below. Again, folks, we have over 100 people watching, less than 100 likes. If you're having a good time with the show, hit that like button. Again, if you're watching the VOD, hit that like button, leave a comment. Really just helps me know what people are enjoying on the channel, and you know what I should or shouldn't do, or how I should go about doing it. Really guides the channel and kind of puts y'all in a bit of control in terms of what happens around these parts, you know? So yeah, feel free to let me know. Our truce with Valencia continues to 935, and then we can vassalize them. That is tempting. Rather than the border raid on Shenshir, vassalizing Valencia is really tempting. Oh, come on. Are you goddamn kidding me, man? I can't even do anything about this archbishop. I mean, I guess I could try and kill him. I guess I could try and kill him. But who knows? Somebody worse might take his place. Which would be hard to find somebody worse than him. Not even a high chance of success. What a pain. What a pain. A hide to cover the organs? I mean, maybe? Maybe. Let's take a look at chat here real quick. Use the hook. I mean, yeah, to get the titles. Yes, but the where am I? Revoke title. It would still take if I. One or more holdings are still under siege. I want to take the that was the first thing that stopped me, is I want to take the duchy title first. So waiting for that to become an opportunity. But if I do, where are we? Revoke titles. If I do take these, using the hook, it is still an act of tyranny, and all my subjects will still be upset at me. So it's not like just because I have the hook, it doesn't mean it's a free ticket to taking all their titles, right? I would much rather actually kill her and have her kids like me. I don't care for her titles. If I'm going to be raising tyranny, it'll be to take Sobrarbe and Huesca, because I actually want those because they're in Zaragoza. So that's my hesitation with just taking the Duchy of Barcelona. What else do we have over here? All good, all good, all... Anso de Vasconia. My heir, you are pensive, so stewardship it shall be. I'm decently capable, but the thing is, my wife is a genius. And I think the genius trait makes a bigger difference than a high stat, if memory serves me correctly. Judith has a high stat and is a genius, actually. So perhaps I should give it to my spy master. She's also my friend, so I do trust her. And those two add up nicely. Stewardship education is the focus. Hand you over to Judith. Do not touch his culture, Judith. Send that proposal. I'm not too worried. I think I can trust Judith, hopefully. I think. But that should be helpful. That should be helpful. What about you? You're 5 and you're 2. Soon enough. I got to check these more often. I really wish the education one was elsewhere. We've missed a year of education for our heir. Not the end of the world, but could have been better. Could have been better. Alright, so next year we can declare this war for Valencia. Oh. No, we can't, because Al-Andalus did it instead, of course. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not yet know who, someone is plotting against me. Well, we must stop the villain behind this. I hope it's not Judith herself. That would be ironic. But knowing my luck, that would be... That's what's going on. Disrupt schemes. We've failed to find secrets so many times, I would rather make sure I don't die trying to find secrets that don't exist, you know? If I make the secret public, I'll have a revocation reason. What is her secret is adultery. I don't think... I don't think... Oh, it is criminal. Huh. I could, if I expose that secret, I could. There's no use using her against this guy because we can't. That's a good spot. That's a good spot. Oh, nice. 95 more taxes. Don't mind if I do. We'll get rid of that strong hook. Okay, you know what? I have to think about that. I'm going to spend some time mulling over my options there. She's young. I got time to use it. But that is a good spot. Might cause a rebellion, is my concern. Yeah, for women it's criminal. Yeah. Mittens for Spy Master. Genuinely feels like it might not be a bad call. You know? 348 gold. Where are my... So the book is happening, which is all well and good. Pilgrimage not until 2 years from now. Alright, speed time up a little bit then. Ooh, Guifrey has become an aspiring blade master. That is not bad. That is a decent... This guy's becoming legit. Alright, good stuff. If I land him, he might even further that a bit. Galat Rabah just grew a little bit, I think. And again, we could hit up Shinshir for some more money if we feel it necessary. But what is this now? My alchemist, Donato, brings a man before me, all smiles and praise. This is Fortune, a respected scholar in my circles. The man bows and manages to look both pleased and bashful all at once. Please, no need for that. I'm here to lend you my services, my lord, if it pleases you. Donato. My knight brings to me Fortune de Nahera. Oh, he's very learned. He's a decent warrior as well. So please assist Donato, who is the guy trying to make the book, right? Yeah. Cost me 40 gold, not too bad. The artifact will be of a higher quality, and his learning and opinion improve. Certainly, you will be my personal instructor. I don't think I need him for that. He's not particularly good at much. Or he'll find a home here. No. Please, assist Donato. I want this book to be the best book that's ever been written. To ever grace the world. It is not that expensive. We have a fair bit of money. My marshal, Mayor Akab, has been showing off another new recruit. This guy, he's alright. I mean, yeah, sure. He'll serve me. No reason not to bring him along, I suppose. Money to buy that harbor upgrade. Well, the pilgrimage costs about 100 gold. 2 years worries me. It worries me. Pilgrimage costs about 200 gold, and if I need to make another book, that's another 100 gold. And if I get into a war, you know, it can go sideways. Maybe a border raid is the right call, and then we can invest in the maybe the forestry, because that's cheaper as well, right? With the babe cradled in her arms, Queen Ivanka looks up at me with a worrying gleam in her eyes. Husband, dearest, I've sensed his presence. He demands that we name our son Deceiver. That is a terrible name. Kid's a genius, and you're gonna set him off on the wrong foot? My wife, what is wrong with you? Deceiver. I mean, it's an ominous name. For me. It's ominous for me. He's a genius kid. Nahera. Is that closer, hopefully? Oh, were you worried that she died, Seamus? No. It is a funny name. What do you think, Chad? Should we keep it? God damn, Deceiver. I mean, to be fair, we don't technically speak English, right? We speak Basque, so what does it mean? Keep the name and make him learn intrigue? Ah, yeah, that's too good to say no to, right? Okay, alright, okay, fine. A lovely idea, my wife. Deceiver it is. Deceiver it is. Oh. Deceiver Javieres. I mean, it's got a certain ring to it, I suppose. Hopefully we can push him down the intrigue path, even if he doesn't have a natural inclination towards it. But our first genius boy, and looks like we are known for our dedication to our faith. Yeah, exactly. My spy master has discovered that Count Aziari is plotting against me, trying to claim our throne again. It ends his scheme, the hysterical fiend, but this is why, like, how is it an act of tyranny to take his titles from him? Who would join in a rebellion? Honestly, I'm kind of tempted to take the hit, the tyranny hit. Dude's been a pain in my side since the beginning. Since the beginning. I have a strong hook on him as well, eh? No, I don't. I don't know why that's showing over here. It's for her. Oh, I see, because the... Right, okay. All good. Yeah, really very tempting. I couldn't finish fabricating that hook, or that claim, rather. How long will it take you? 6 years. So slow. I really don't like my Archbishop. Dude's bad. Dude's bad. Kind of tempted to take the hit. What do you guys think? I think we've been patient enough with him. He's tried a second time. If it was just the one time, that's one thing. But he's tried twice now. He's tried twice now. Now, what is this? This is ridiculous, Saxo protests. As the keeper of the king's personal collection, I have a responsibility to ensure the quality of your work. You will see it once it's finished, Donato retorts. You should leave a man to his work when he's writing about medicine fit for royalty. Either Saxo will ensure its quality, 66% chance it's of a higher quality, 33% chance it's of a lower quality. Okay, stick to your own duties, Saxo. I mean, this is one of his duties. So, or it's time for a breath of fresh air. 50% chance it'll have a slightly higher quality. No, you know what? This is Saxo's job, partially, you know? It's partly his job. So, yes, Saxo will ensure its quality, Donato. Donato will be a little upset at me, but it's to create a better end product. Saxo improves his work, see? I knew it. A castle worthy of Iberia. Oh, what is this now? The lands of Duchess Asona are ripe for development, states my steward Abdul Wahad. With your funding, we could secure Urgel against our enemies in weight at a greatly reduced cost. Mayor Akab has petitioned for a Muslim-style castle to be built upon it, offering some of his own coin in an attempt at swaying your opinion. However, your other vassals demand that you stick to a local Catholic architects. Regardless of who you pick, this will be a golden opportunity to strengthen the realm as a whole, the only issue being who will be chosen for this golden opportunity. Interesting. Oh my, 300 gold? We'll get 95 back if the construction is manually cancelled. If I hire a Muslim architect, I only lose 260 gold. Or I will not fund any castles, especially if they won't be mine. Oh, this is an unfortunate turn of events. 300 gold is way too much. Development, what's that? Hey now, we built a harbor literally this session. Literally this session. And yeah, Wickles, we tried to kill, we took a look at killing him, but it was like a 5% chance of success because we already tried last session and failed, or got found out. So it was like a 5% chance of success, and we abandoned that attempt. Oh man, I don't know. It's tempting, but 300 gold is all of our money. To get that money back, it would be 100 months. We're 2 years away from being able to go on a pilgrimage. We could, again, border raid. Oh, god damn. I really wish this hadn't come up right now. It's tempting. It's tempting. Yeah, where is this? This county. Up over here. So we'd build another castle, I guess. 300 isn't a lot. It's just almost everything we have. I don't think I should hire Muslim architects because we're in the state of hostility, right? And so I don't think it's very fitting in that sense. Construction of a castle in Ordania. Yeah, over here. The only empty holding. It's for the wife of my rival. That's the thing. It's like, why am I helping somebody else out? I do intend... This siege is never going to go away, is it? I do intend to revoke maybe her title. But yeah, why am I giving her a free castle? Why am I giving her a free castle? She hates me. Right? She hates me. Her husband is literally my rival. And this is a marriage that happened after our rivalry. They would likely side with each other if there was a rebellion. And I'm just making them stronger if the time comes, if push comes to shove. Yeah, that's a good point. I will not fund any castles, especially if they won't be mine. Build it and revoke her titles as spoken before. My worry is that they would have, there would be a rebellion, and I've just strengthened them for it. Also, again, there's more important spots for us to use our money, to be perfectly frank. I will not fund any castles, especially if they won't be mine. Check our neighbors for anything in particular, Sahara. We have Asturias, that's our one Catholic neighbor in the Iberian Peninsula, and then of course Aquitaine up north, and France, I guess, as well. We do technically neighbor them. Now, what is this? The Mozarabs occupy a unique position in Iberian society. It is unusual, then, to see one of their local merchants ask for an audience with me. We Mozarabs tend to deal with a certain degree of extra difficulty when living our lives. He speaks evenly and without rancor, but there's clearly some steel to his words. All we want is for a small section of the cities in the county of Armagnac to call our own and live among our people. I've come here to petition you, my lord, to see whether you might magnanimously grant us this. No matter which option I take, I'll get stressed out. But I suppose I could keep them at bay. If I say I will not have you pollute my towns, that gives me piety. Interesting. If I say you are welcome in my cities, that costs me money and stresses me out, and we get Mozarab quarters to help with development growth, but reducing construction time for whole city holdings. I mean, that's kind of irrelevant. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate, but I think I'm going to have to turn him away. Count Hussein, Yaropolk, and Asona will prefer me for it. Oh, good point, Carol. I didn't think that through. All good, though. I don't think I wanted to invest in a castle either way, to be honest. 300 gold for a castle that I don't need. Fun event, but I didn't need it, to be honest. I will not have you pollute my towns. Be gone. We have had enough visitors from foreign lands cause trouble in our homes. Who was it? Hazael, I believe. He was a pain. Bertil, or whatever his name was, he was a pain. They've all been pains. Oh, and of course, on the topic of pain, another day of sorrow. Mittens is not as young as he once was, and as he crawls into my lap, I can feel him trembling. I gently stroke his brown fur and listen to him purr long into the night. That as silence falls, I know that he won't wake again. I will miss you, Mittens. I will miss you. Both in one day. Both. Foie and Mittens. Damn. That is sad. That hurts. That stings. I'm not gonna lie. That stings. And meanwhile, I'm being invited to a feast by Count Aziari, my rival. I have much more important matters to attend to. My pet cat needs to be buried in a place of honor, something you wouldn't understand. I have more important matters to attend to. Tries to claim my throne, invites me to a feast, is trying to get me killed. You think I'm a fool? You think I'm a fool? Gone. I'll have him punished eventually. Comes to me as my pet cat dies, offering celebration. Monster. My vassal, Mayor Gil, or Gilles, perhaps, accosts me. Well met, liege. I've heard tell of your patronage of Donato the writer. They say he is writing about medicine worthy of a king. Please take this and give it to him. I wouldn't want to miss the chance to aid in the creation of a masterpiece. Poor Gilles must have more money than he knows what to do with. 15 gold, slightly higher quality, stresses me out a bit. Make sure he gets it, and I just keep the money myself. It's 15 gold. I don't think that's necessary. But yes, how very generous. Stresses me out because I'm arbitrary. How does that doesn't make sense? Arbitrary should mean I'm willing to do, whatever. Kind of. I don't know where the stress is coming from, but yes, how generous. I want this book to be the best book that has ever booked. The kingdom has lost a great ally. Our co-spy master has left us. The Radonite Carite populace have disbanded. See what I mean about folks coming through and causing trouble in our lands? Piety's looking good, though. Promising. My sister Maria has given birth to a daughter. Just call her Maria as well. A good Basque name. No, not that one. Aldonza, Mayor, Emily. I like Emily. May you grow strong and wise, Emily. Yes, yes. Now, the Greek Orthodox populace, I mean, to be fair, they're over here. Do we, who owns these lands? We have vassals here, yeah. Do we have, are they, who actually, do I have a duke here? Yes, Duke of Epirus is my niece. I was wondering because, like, I would hope that she tries to make a move, but I guess she can't really make a move against the Kingdom of Serbia nor the Byzantine Empire. They're quite strong, so she's kind of stuck there. Fair enough. Inspiration realized. My lord, my knight Donato smiles and gestures me over with ink-stained hands. The book is finished. I hope the completed work overshadows my lack of knowledge on the subject. Please, have a look. Wait, hold on. What? Lack of what? A monumental herbarium with detailed drawings of each plant and descriptions of its medical properties. The cover is wood that has been painted to display a repeating image of a majestic bird. I'm impressed. We did not gain any piety. Gives me a health boost, though, so that's not bad, and improves our learning. I'm impressed. A little disappointed we didn't get exactly what I was hoping for, so it must be a pilgrimage as soon as we can. Some of my counselors believe the job is theirs by right of blood or influence alone. How wrong they are. I expect results, yet I am often disappointed. After a long day, I am complaining to Ivanka when she interrupts me. Let me do something about it, husband. A few lessons might sharpen their wits. The Chancellor, Sebastianos, could use a tutor. Perhaps you have some advice for our spy master. No, I would not insult our spy master like that. Archbishop Suero is in good need of some guidance. He really is. He really is. Studying learning would give him +3? Yeah. You know what? Yes. Help the Archbishop. Help the Archbishop. Oh, for real, Wickles? We got your first, middle, and first and middle name this session? That's wild. No, the book is for display at court. But yes, Archbishop Suero is in need of some guidance. For real. Please help the man. Dude's an absolute incompetent buffoon. Now if I try to fabricate a claim here, still 6 years. Go for it. Go for it. This siege is still ongoing. What's happening here? Just like bugged out or something? I don't get it. Just chilling over there. Nothing of value over here. Oh, there we go. Monia Bella can have a Guardian, Marshal, and Stewardship. I suppose I could... She's pushed towards the Marshal focus. Don't think I have anybody who's particularly capable and is a genius or anything like that. Could have my wife. Teach her. Sure, why not? Do not convert her culture or faith. Thank you very much. Send that proposal. And apart from that, I think we're good. Alright. Alright. Faction created against me. Oh, we're already familiar with this one. This guy's improved significantly. Culture has discovered Banis. Excellent. Aggressive attacker for this guy. Good stuff. So that's Banis done. Please, 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 please. City planning? Game, why do you do this to me? Why do you do this to me? Wait, no, hold on, wait. City planning is what I'm fascinated by. What are we being exposed to? Where is Public Works? God damn it. I really need city planning to get done, but 37 years it'll take. 37 years it'll take. That's the one that'll allow us to build churches and gain or piety that way. We do have an event at court. You're absolutely right. Folks, we will take a look at that event at court, as well as the situation with the toy boat early next session. Because the vote has come to a 50-50 split. It says 50-49. I'm not sure exactly how that works. But with 137 votes, it has come to a 50-50 split. I think I need to do that vote again, maybe early next session. It feels unfair to take a pick when they're so tightly packed, right? And we gave it like a good hour and a half too. Like we gave it an hour, maybe even 2 hours. So I don't know how I feel about making a decision off of such a tight race. But y'all let me know. Let me know what you think. Which way I should go. Let me know in the comments as well. And if you agree that I should do another vote at the beginning of next session, then we'll do another vote at the beginning of next session. Really quickly, Dustin the Light coming through with another super chat. V for victory, V for Vasconia, V for our vague and mysteriously undefined past and future God. Very, very well put. V indeed. We'll eventually get there. We'll eventually get there. But thank you so very much for that super chat. Again, you heard me say it multiple times today. It really helps support the channel and these streams. Keeps it all viable and possible. So I appreciate it greatly. We had some new members join us today as well. Thank you very much for joining in. Again, like I said, it really helps support the channel. Again, month after month, year after year, as the case often is for so many of you. And it really helps us, again, keep alive and running smoothly, as I like to say. But folks, this is where we're calling it a session. Absolutely wild to me that a vote has ended up at a 50-50 split with over 130 votes. That is wild to me. That is wild to me. We do have a court situation that we'll handle right at the beginning. Oh, that's our artifact, not a new situation. But we'll handle that at the beginning of next session as well. And hopefully next session we're finally able to go on that pilgrimage. We're 1.5 years away from being able to go on a pilgrimage. That should net us, what, about 250 or so piety. And that'll get us there. We're getting there. We're very close. Maybe a couple more border raids so we can invest in some more, ports. Maybe finally move our capital to Zaragoza. Things are going quite well. I think this session was very productive. It worked out very nicely for us. Quite a few territorial gains here and there as well, and held off against Aquitaine and their Lotharingian allies, which was kind of scary. I'm not gonna lie. That was really kind of scary. Folks, of course, no session is truly over until I give a massive thanks to all of the channel members and patrons who, as I said, have kept us alive and running smoothly. So a massive thanks to each and every one of you. And of course, a ginormous thanks to all of y'all for watching. Like I always say, without each and every one of you, this would not be. The channel would not exist. There would be no videos. There would be no streams. So thank you all very, very, very much. And again, I try not to mention it too often, but if you've been enjoying the content on this channel, you might want to check out becoming a channel member or perhaps becoming a patron. There are various kind of perks and stuff, as well as if you become a channel member in particular, you get access to emotes and stuff in chat and a nice little symbol next to your name and a good little color for your name as well. And of course, there are Discord, titles and stuff as well. On which note, don't forget to join the Discord if you are not yet in there. Fantastic place to hang out with some wonderful folks. But yeah, that is our today, folks. We will be back, of course, on Monday, continuing this tale at the same time as always, 10 a.m. Eastern. But before that, of course, on Friday, we will be seeing the return or the continuation of Disco Elysium, of course, same time as always as well. And there's a link to Twitter and Discord both in chat. Thank you, Wickles, for dropping that in there. Don't hesitate to follow me again on Twitter for just updates to stuff in general, including yes, bunny pictures and updates on how the wedding planning is going as well. We managed to pick up both my and Miss Elite's wedding bands. I'm very excited to share them. I will be sharing photos on Twitter as well as on Discord when the time comes. I don't want to spam people with my wedding stuff. It feels so, I don't know, it feels a little strange. So I'm waiting for things to come in pieces, and I will be sharing though, because I'm also very excited to share with you guys. It's very, very exciting times. But yes, links in chat there. But thank you all for joining in again on your way out. Don't hesitate to hit that like button if you had a good time. And yes, Morgan, the tie is still blowing my mind. I'm going to be thinking about that until next session, for real. I'm going to be thinking about that until next session. Can't have an exact 50-50 split with an odd number of votes. Yes, true. It's opting to round down and leaving a whole percentage open, I suppose. That's a fair point, Timeless Chronicles, absolutely. But yeah, folks, I will hopefully catch you, in the comments of various videos that are releasing over the course of this week. Got a few planned. Hopefully it all goes to plan. Or I'll perhaps catch you on Friday's stream or next week, Monday. Until I catch you, thanks again for joining, and cheers.